fuck is this? Ah.
I'm re-downloading Battlefield 2042. By the way, I don't know.
Yeah, my shit. Is that rough for you,
Stop
bro?
this, dude.
Bro, you
Stop
better.
What do you mean that rough? I like Modern Warfare. Shut up.
Anyways, we're done with Modern Warfare. It's Modern Warfare 2. But
that game's not out yet, nigga.
Yeah, it's not out yet. You're right.
Yet, man.
Like, listen,
man.
Listen. Modern Warfare 2. That campaign gonna be fire. And
ass.
Listen, I'm not gonna talk about the multiplayer. Multiplayer is gonna. Listen, I'm not gonna play for the multiplayer.
Better than the last 3-4 cards. They guarantee.
That's for another. That's for another day.
Yeah.
Keeps running and driving.
But shout out to people showing up, and not a lot to talk about. You got some games count. Want to talk Halo Infinite, God of War Ragnarok, Spider-Man 2, Saints Row. Got to talk about that, as well as Cyberpunk as well. Sure. And of course, what we normally do, we got our usual panel members such as Taladia, Alish, and Blessed Red. And what can I say? What we normally do, of course, is talk about the games we're playing, and I'll be playing some greatness. You got people in the chat who will disagree when I bring up Final Fantasy 14. That goodness, people say got PS3 graphics. Don't even listen to them. It's the GOAT, the best MMO out there, one of the best Final Fantasy games out there, making another great Final Fantasy game, which is Final Fantasy 16. Gotta say it. But, of course, playing that, been playing some Soul Hackers, too, on the Steam Deck. It's an okay game. Been playing Spider-Man Remastered.
I heard it's the Atlas default. Is that true? I heard it's like
I don't know, dude. Literally, I've only beaten
that game is fucking trash.
I've only beaten the first dungeon, which is the tutorial dungeon. So, I can't say anything more. I think it's okay.
Sure.
Nothing, like, amazing or anything like that. I definitely do feel like it's very easy. I'm not gonna lie. Like you have stacks, which is like another form of like, it's weird. It's like, so when you do let's say some enemy it like sucks with lightning, and you got the weakness for lightning, so it gives you a stack of like, oh, your demon or whatever is going to hit them another turn, essentially. So it's like, okay, basically it just makes it way easier. And then you can double stack, and then you have party members. You could triple stack, which the damage is going to be even greater. So that's what I'm saying. Like, people think it's like really easy, which I don't disagree with. Can't say anything more about the story because literally just got into it. I kind of dropped Final Fantasy X. I won't lie about that. That game isn't that good. I've been saying that for a while. And Titus is a terrible character. And his infamous laugh just keeps on staying present in my mind, man. I'm just like, bro, please stop, bro. I just hope he dies. And he's the main character.
Is that bad?
Yes, dude. I'm telling you, dude. You should just play it and just experience it for yourself because it's terrible. It's a terrible just Final Fantasy game. But Kodal says otherwise. This is one of his favorites, which I'm just like boggles my mind. I've also been playing a PC game. Some people be hating Crusader Kings 3.
Oh, right? Shit. I heard that game is great.
It's good. I always tend to like quit the game because it straight up is. I always like lose. Either like somebody's just wanting to just take over my lands because I'm not a part of their religion, and they just want to convert me by force, and then I'm just like, damn, I don't got enough military power to suppress them. Or if I do have a lot of gold, I buy a lot of mercenaries, and that doesn't even work. I'm just overpowered by their freaking alliance, and I'm just like getting destroyed on all ends. But it is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I think that's really it that I've been playing. That in terms of Steam, Spider-Man Remastered, almost pretty close to being done. Oh, and I also got the Telltale Game of Thrones game. on Steam because it got delisted. So I was like, shoot, I do want to play this because the House of Dragon came out, and I was like getting like the fever, man. I was getting the itch to play something like with Game of Thrones, and even though it's like not their best work, it still feels like Game of Thrones. Like, so like I got that because of a code, and now it's on my library, and I can always download and re-download that game. I played that on the Steam Deck. It was good.
Sir.
There were some little glitches here and there in terms of the shadow. I'm assuming because of like Proton's not like this flawless thing, but it gets better and better. So, but yeah, like it was running at 60 and whatnot. So, is what it is. I think that is it for the games that I've been playing so far. And then, oh no, I've also been. No, I finished Metal Gear Solid 2 on stream. That was good. Very like awesome game. I finished Metal Gear Solid 3 on stream. Phenomenal. And then I started Metal Gear Solid 4.
Go.
And I had to put it on pause because, content happened.
We all died.
Which is Last of Us Part 1. And I can go over this because I played it. Jack's been playing it too, so I didn't play on Ground Up. I've been playing on Survivor. So his experience was different than me. And he was like actually saying, no, the AI is more like aggressive and whatnot. And I was just like, that's cool. I don't play on the hardest difficulty, so it's not my type of experience. I play on Survivor. Do I think like the enemy AI is slightly more aggressive? Yes. Do I think the buddy AI is like improved? I don't see it. I don't know if Digital Foundry did like this analysis. I know they did like a 50-minute video. I didn't watch the whole thing, but they did a pretty extensive like comparisons and whatnot. Overall, I think the game looks really, really good. Worth $70? Nope. I've said that multiple times. I don't think that game is $70.
Absolutely not.
It's $100 in Canada, bro.
I think the game, and me and Bless will
That's
probably
insane.
be in differing opinions on this. I think it should have been priced at. No, I'm not in that game. I say it should have been $40 or $50 at most for me.
Yeah,
$30, bro.
No way.
I don't disagree.
30.
No. I don't think it
No
should have been
fucking-
30. I think it should have been
It's
40
missing
to
content,
50.
nigga. Fuck. 30 or 40.
But remember, Bless,
They sold a trilogy. They sold a trilogy for Spyro remastered.
yeah,
And that shit was $40.
and I
Those
don't
are three
disagree.
games.
Listen.
That's three games.
I don't
It's
disagree
one
with that.
game. It's $30, bro.
I know we're gonna argue about this, but I don't disagree with that assessment. But I also
Anything less than 60.
But I'm not going to
but
argue in
whatever,
terms
I'm
of the whole multiplayer because I never care for the multiplayer, nor am I going to be one of the people that pretended to care about the multiplayer. You know what I mean?
Multiplayer.
So, like, I'm not going to be in that camp and just turn my tune and just, say that I played a lot of the multiplayer. And I understand you, Jack, and other people that actually played the multiplayer. And it is understandable. But for me, I think 40 to 50 would have been preferable.
It's funny. It's funny that the people that were like trying to like say like, oh, I don't care, I'll buy it anyway, are the same people that are like, damn man, this is why is this 70? Like they're playing.
I've been saying that from day one. That the remakes for me.
But I'm saying the other people like.
Oh yeah.
Other people that were like, oh man, I don't care, I'm buying anyway, and then they're like playing, and they're like, yeah, this wasn't worth it.
Yeah.
It's funny as fuck.
No, yeah, that's.
It's like, of course it's not worth it.
No, I don't think
What they
remake.
showed.
Okay, this is my whole stance on the whole
No
thing.
gameplay changes.
When it comes to remakes, because remakes are remakes, right? Remakes are always stuff like Shadow of the Colossus, Spyro, like you mentioned, Crash, Bandicoot, and this, and I said Shadow of the Colossus, and there were a couple other games. I think Tony Hawk, Pro Skater, and whatnot.
Yeah.
Those are like remakes. Then we have like Resident Evil 2 and Final Fantasy 7, which are reimaginative. And those games are also nominated for like Game of the Year and stuff. Whereas like these games aren't. So I definitely feel like you like those games I mentioned, Resident Evil 2 and stuff like that are worth the full like price tag because it's different. Everything's different about it. The AI is different. The level design's different. Everything's just entirely different. The combat's different. Same thing with FF7 Remake. So,
Mm.
yeah. But I do feel like I'm beating a dead horse because I always anytime we bring it up, it's like the same
Yeah,
thing
we
I've
know
been
that shit's a
telling you.
scam.
So
We know it's a scam.
we'll talk about the Firefly edition after the game stuff. But what about you, Alish? What have you been playing?
Man, this, even though I still have the most games beat in this year on the podcast, even without a Steam Deck, this year honestly is definitely I've dropped the most games this year, like by far. Fucking played Mass Effect 1. First of all, that Legendary Edition on Origin is fucking garbage. I couldn't get my controller to work for like 3 days, and I had to go to my girl who works at the gym I had to go to the girl who works at the gym to get a version that actually works with my controller. Isn't that crazy?
I think the girl.
She helped you out with the fuck?
Yeah, isn't that crazy? Like the version that I got differently worked right out the install. But the version that I got on Origin doesn't work. It's fucking weird. I don't know. So I think I played for, I don't even know. I think the furthest I got was some alien killed another alien behind his back or something. I got like that. I didn't get that far, bro. That game, Western RPGs are just not my thing, man. Like
stop calling them trash.
No, they're fucking garbage. Anyways,
no, stop calling them trash. Just say they're not your thing, you bitch.
Anyway,
Shut
they're
up.
they're not my thing.
There you go.
But that gameplay is like, I don't know, like, because I gave it like a good. I would say I gave like a good chance to play probably 10. I think I played like 5-6 hours. I played a good amount of it. Like I did like. I think the way that the game was presented was kind of like a book, like in terms of like having the lore explained to you and everything. It was just too much dialogue, and sci-fi is not a setting I like in particular, so that was also another hurdle I had to get over. And I did like how like much variety your AI companions have in terms of how you can customize them, and had some good things going for it. But man, it was too slow, and I was like, you know what? I want some with actual gameplay. Like I just dropped it, and then I played Death's Door, and then this is another game, man. I'm playing this game with like Breath of the Wild, Nier Automata, what else? Like the overhyped Twitter fanboys overhyping Death's Door, talking about game of the year. This game's good. It's not game of the year, not even close, bro. This game, because I also like came from like I played a bunch of Zelda games before this, so like it just felt too familiar to me, and the game was not difficult at all. Like not even like I beat the game in like 6 hours. I see people on Steam beat like 15 hours. Like, how did y'all beat this in 15 hours? It took like 6 hours to beat this game. It's good. It's not like amazing, and this made me realize that fucking Devolver Digital is fucking overrated. These guys, Devolver Digital. I played 11 of their games. I played 11. I bought 2 more, Enter and Exit the Gungeon. I bought 2 more of their games. It's not like I haven't played their games, but their fucking games are just so like generic, run of the mill. I swear every one of their games has like multiple endings. I'm like, bro, can't you just pick a fucking ending to pick and stop trying to like be indecisive? Like, come on, like just pick an ending and stick with it. And it's just like their games are just like they're cool, but like everyone's talking about like how there's like a S-tier publisher and they never miss with their games. Nah, their games are cool. They're like sevens. They're like sevens across the board. You have like 1 8 or like an A here and there.
You're just a contrarian, bro. I'm trying to
so yeah, that game was cool, but so now I'm playing. I actually wanted some gameplay. I'm like actually exciting gameplay. So I'm playing. I know y'all gonna fucking clown me for this. I'm playing Borderlands 3.
Oh my!
I'm fucking hooked on this game.
Oh no!
I'm actually fucking hooked.
You want to talk shit about Devolver and then you're gonna hype up Borderlands 3?
Yes. I'm not hyping. I just said the gameplay is actually very fun. I've always loved. I think the guns are even more fun than they were in 2. Everything else, I don't care. I don't care about the story. I don't care about the levels. I don't care about the environments. I don't care about nothing. I just want to shoot stuff, and I want to just shoot stuff without thinking about anything. So it does that for me. I'm happy with it. And Devolver Digital is overrated. Nier Automata. 9S is like the worst character ever in gaming. Definitely worse than Morgana. Like he's on that tier of awful characters in video game history.
Oh, go fuck yourself.
And I said Morgana, dude. You got Teddy, bro. What?
No, Teddy's not. No, Teddy's a lot, dude. Teddy's actually funny. I actually laughed at Teddy. Teddy's actually funny. and that
Dude,
reveal was funny. as
Listen,
shit.
listen. The best mascot is probably the dog from Persona 3 because it doesn't talk.
No.
Yes,
No.
and that's facts.
No.
Yeah,
I love Persona 3, but no.
yeah. I don't want to hear none of those mascots talk.
No.
Keep them mute.
Hey man. No, Teddy's actually funny. And that reveal is funny as shit. Like, that's so funny. But yeah, I'm honest, and Enter the Gungeon and Exit the Gungeon, I'm actually interested in playing those because I've always wanted like another shooter roguelike, so I'm excited to play those. Hopefully Devolver doesn't fall into the generic tricks. Yeah, Borderlands 3, obviously Apex as usual, and yeah, play good games. Don't play trash.
Damn,
Like Devolver Digital.
man, I just can't believe it. You
Wow.
chose like Borderlands 3 over Mass Effect.
Absolutely. Dude, no, it's just like Mass Effect, the gameplay just sucks, dude.
I'm
It's
just,
just like-
I'm just.
Okay, Red Hood. What
You older.
Western RPG actually has good gameplay? Like actual fun gameplay, like gameplay that makes you want to keep playing.
Fallout New Vegas.
No fucking way.
Fallout New Vegas is pretty fun.
I haven't played that one yet. I'm scared to play that. Now that I played Mass Effect and Witcher 3, I'm scared to play Fallout New Vegas. I'm scared.
Also,
Bro, you're a contrarian. You're not gonna
Outer
like it, so
Worlds.
we're just gonna move on.
that's what I'm saying,
Goddamn.
bro. You gotta play
We're
some
just gonna
good
move on.
Western games. Come on now. Anyways,
Try. No, I
anyway.
think definitely like I back then like 5 years ago, like I definitely would have just stuck through it, but now I just have no patience anymore. If I don't like it, I'm dropping it. Like Nier Automata, like I tried this, I beat it, like I tried on PC it again, couldn't do it. So
That's why Nev said mute him. That's
No,
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah,
gonna be
mute,
able to-
mute
no,
this
I'm
nigga,
not
bro.
gonna
This
do
man,
that.
he's a contrarian, bro.
Oh,
He's trying to hear
no.
that bullshit, bro.
but I
Anyways,
beat
yeah.
the games I talk shit about, bless. That's the difference.
No,
Damn.
you didn't, nigga.
Well, you didn't.
What, I
Wait a
beat
minute.
it
You didn't
last
beat.
week,
Wait a minute. You didn't beat Mass Effect.
No,
You're
no,
talking
no,
shit.
I didn't-
You didn't
no,
beat
I-
Witcher 3.
I did beat Nier. I did beat Nier. What are you talking about? I
The
did beat it.
5 endings? No, you didn't.
Yeah, I got all the way to the tower, like where 9S and A2 are like facing. I got all the way there.
But not
on
Mass
PS4.
Effect.
My trophies are public.
You didn't. Yeah, you didn't beat no fucking Mass
I
Effect.
did,
That's for
I
sure.
did. Dude, I
Mass
got
Effect, no, you
didn't.
said you
The
dropped
fuck?
Mass
you
Effect.
You literally just said you
No,
dropped
Mass
it,
Effect,
nigga.
yeah,
What
no,
the fuck
yeah, I
you
didn't
talking
beat Mass
about?
Okay.
I didn't. But I won't
Yeah,
talk
you-
shit about Mass Effect like I talk shit about Nier Automata.
Okay. All right.
You were talking shit about Witcher 3 too. You said it's trash.
yeah.
25
You
hours.
just said
You didn't
that.
beat
You
the
said-
fucking
25
game,
hours is
asshole.
enough
Shut
time
up.
to save the game.
You
No,
didn't beat the
25 hours,
game, nigga. You just said you
25 hours.
only talk shit about games you beat.
You
Nigga, shut the fuck
why?
up.
You know why I dropped the Witcher? You know why I dropped the Witcher? I dropped the Witcher because I fucking spent like 25 hours trying to find like the fucking girl, and then like, oh, she wasn't here at all. She's like this fucking butt fuck nowhere. You wasted your time. I'm like, okay, fuck this shit. Like I just wasted my time trying to find you. With Siri, that's her name. Trying to find Siri after all this time. Like, oh, she was never here. She was always here. I'm just like, okay, fuck this shit. I'm not dropping. I'm done.
I mean, no. I mean,
That's
she,
why I
she,
talked
she. I mean, she was there, but she wasn't there anymore.
Ugh.
Come on now.
This dumb goose chase for no reason. It was useless,
Whoa, whoa,
literally
whoa,
useless.
whoa! There is a reason. Stop this. In
This
terms of Witcher lore,
fucking-
stop
this-
this.
I
Anyways,
I beat
anyways.
all the Devolver Digital games I talk shit about. I did beat those.
Okay,
All of them.
all right. Anyways,
Well,
let's go
we
to.
still don't,
Messenger.
that's why you're still contrarian, bro. It doesn't matter. Your
Messenger.
opinion. Your opinion.
Because
doesn't
the game's like
matter.
$2, bro. I can play a Devolver Digital game for $2. Like that. I can like that's enough of a
Yeah,
buy.
they're cheap games.
All right,
Yeah.
all right. Let's
After,
let's,
like,
It is what it is.
let's go to
after two-
Blast Red's. Games being played, which is Call of Duty, and I feel like that might
Goddamn,
be the
we-
only
we-
thing.
Also, one last thing.
We're on
Shout,
fucking.
wait, one last thing. Shout out to
Play,
white,
play.
shout out to white women. There you go. Now you know this.
Fuck that, bro. What the fuck you talking, bro? See, this is what the fuck. What is this man talking about right now? Shout out to white
I-
women. The fuck are you doing?
I think he's drunk.
No, he's
Yeah, I think
not.
you're drunk, bro.
No, he's not.
No.
He's lost his fucking mind, bro. He has to be drunk.
All right, Blast. What
Nah.
games you playing, man?
Yeah, I'm only basically like I don't know. I haven't been playing mini games. Well, I've been playing Live Alive on Steam Deck sometimes, like I'm on lunch breaks and shit. And I've been playing like a bunch of COD because I don't know. I haven't been caring about playing single player games that much at home recently. I don't know. And I went a little bit further in Cult of the Lamb, but not really that far. I'm kind of just playing multiplayer for some reason. I don't know why. And I'm kind of getting tired of like the COD nonsense on all their games, so I kind of want to switch to. That's why I kind of want to try out a Battlefield again. So I downloaded Battlefield 2042. Let's see if I can actually find a full lobby or a lobby that has more than 4 people in it, because I know that the player base is at least better. So I should find fucking good lobbies. this time around. So, yeah,
Yeah.
that's basically it.
The changes look good that they're adding to Battlefield. Like it looks good. I saw.
Yeah,
I've-
those changes.
honestly, I haven't really.
But
Right,
that
the-
those
the-
changes ain't gonna save it.
The classes. Hey man, at least they're trying.
Oh, I saw the classes actually, but that was the only thing I saw.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's go into Taladia.
What Taladia, bro? You can't forget about the Taladia.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mentioned
you
him.
always seem to
He's-
you always seem to
Oh,
forget
yeah,
about
yeah.
me, don't you?
Dude, I literally
Yeah.
said Taladia. You
No,
can rewind the
no,
clip.
Oh.
Man, Elise literally cut me off when I said Taladia,
No,
and it's
what are
like,
you talking about? This is not real.
hey, man, we got the
Lies.
VOD.
Alright, anyway.
I already
So
opened
I
that cap.
finished. So what I've been playing. I finished Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Oh,
Completed it, the story. I'm not going back to do everything else now. I'm not gonna redo it on hard mode or whatever. Gonna be too difficult for me. I played. I'm slowly getting back into FIFA. FIFA 20. I've been playing FIFA 22 just to get into the mood of FIFA games because I know FIFA 23 is coming out at the end of this month. I reinstalled. I'm installing GTA 5 so I can get into. So I can play online racing or whatever. Do the online racing stuff because I love racing. Let's have a. Oh, I also been playing Multiverses and Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. Replaying the value for that game.
I need to play multiverses. I've been like, I don't know. I haven't played since the beta for some fucking reason.
Dude, I dropped it. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't
I need to
know why.
replay that. I need to play it again, but I definitely dropped the game.
Nah, here's the thing.
It's so fun, but I don't
Gizmo.
know why I'm not playing it. I don't know.
Gizmo is coming back. Gizmo's coming into the game alongside Strife with DLC.
Okay.
That. So you got Morty already out. Now they're gonna have Gizmo and his counterpart, and they're separate characters, by the way. So that's pretty cool for multiverses. But yeah, I've been playing Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. Finished the main side quest that I needed to do. Now I'm doing DLC, and boy, oh boy, it takes me an hour and a half just to do all of that. Just to do everything that needs to be done in DBZ Kakarot. Just because the value is there, by the way, because it's an RPG game, and there is value for that game, replayable value.
Is it very fun though?
Kakarot?
I'm not someone that played that wasn't.
No, it's
Very-
fun. It's fun. I haven't played the last DLC though, the very last one. I'm playing like I'm going through it again, my second playthrough, and I'm doing I did main mission, the main story campaign. I've done all of that. Now I'm doing DLC 1, then I'll do DLC 2, and then I'll do the third DLC. I think there's going to be a fourth one coming up pretty soon, which is what's that called? Father of Goku Bardock or something. That might be announced at TGS, the Tokyo Game Show. So that might be announced there. But yeah, that's what I've been playing, and yeah.
Fair enough.
All right. So, before we talk about the Firefly edition for The Last of Us Part 1, man, oh man, I got to bring up a bet because I got to do with The Last of Us Part 1. Shout out to Cole because I feel like I'm technically robbing him in a way with this bet because Cole was making these outlandish claims on the Discord, and I was just like, okay, you know what? I'll bet you money on this. Colt was saying that Last of Us Part 1, before the year ends, will be on PS Plus. And I was just like, yo, Colt, I'm ready to get on a bet. I'll bet you 30, and then Big Mike got in on the bet, and if we lose the bet somehow, some way, it comes to PS Plus before the end of the year, we give Colt each $45. If we win, which 100% guaranteed we will win, we get $30 each. Had to make that known so I can get my money.
Wait, did he say it would end up on the PS Plus by the end of the year?
Yeah,
Yeah.
before
the fuck?
the end of the year.
No.
No way.
Yes.
No
You
way.
know what? I don't see it not happening. Honestly, I mean, it's a possibility for sure.
I doubt, like big
Because
doubts.
Sony just they're treating their customers like fucking Xbox gamers. So it is what
No.
it is.
All right. I mean, you
I
can
mean,
get on
hold on.
Cold's bet too. More the merrier.
I mean, they ain't talking about games. They're talking about controllers and.
Okay,
fucking-
but you want to get on the bet?
No, I don't bet.
Oh. Okay.
I
Anyways.
mean, I
That's my
don't, but
thing.
I do think it's a
Wait.
possibility, but I don't bet.
Wait,
Mm.
that's my saying. That's my saying.
Anyways,
That's my saying.
all I know is I'm gonna be $30 richer. That's all I care about.
Yeah, Ratchet, I want to say something, yeah? Right, I don't think it will be on PlayStation Plus. It's too soon for that.
Exactly. I've been saying that.
Like, what's that guy's name? Cole?
Yeah,
Is he
Cole.
on-
Cole's one of my one of the homies, and he's a really swell guy. So I was like, I'm sorry I had to do this to you, Cole. He was actually genuinely believing it too. Like, and he really thinks he'll get $90 in total. So I was just like, hey man, if you want to believe that, you want to believe that. But I'm definitely getting my money.
Bro, it isn't gonna happen, and I'm gonna put, like, I'll bet Cole.
No, Cole,
$30.
like, he won't. He won't. I think, yeah, I don't think he will. Add another person. He may want to. I don't know.
£30. If he doesn't.
Oh yeah,
if he
no,
doesn't-
he's not gonna know all that. £30 is different than $30 US, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be $30 US. But Nev, I think he says he's down to bet you. By the way, for you to get on that bet as well. So, just had to put that out there. Let's talk about the Firefly editions for The Last of Us Part 1. So it's been weird. Like, most of them are getting damaged through transit and whatnot. Whereas, like, some are, like, being put in boxes, right, in, like, perfect condition. So I'm wondering what exactly is happening
White Castle boxes.
where some of them are being put well, right, where others aren't. So, like, which ones are chosen to get, like, the perfect, condition and whatnot?
It's so like they like fucking have glue on that shit.
Yeah.
They're just fucking gluing
Yeah,
that shit to the box.
and then have you? Yeah,
Motherfuckers just gluing that shit to the box.
it's
What
not.
they
Yeah,
doing?
so why are some people getting actual box whereas like the paper ones? You know what I mean?
Fucking weird. I don't know.
Like that's what I'm wondering. So like I think what Sony needs to do is reimburse people. Because like that's one of the big selling points. Granted, the steelbook of course, but like you want to have a good like cover for it, a good sleeve. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I'm not
$100
shocked
edition.
in terms of like even books though too. Like when you get something from Amazon as a book, you better pray that it doesn't
Bro,
get damaged too.
Yeah, though, like I was reading Lord of the Rings books, the fucking side books, and man, I was praying like every single one that came in.
Dude, because dude, they've like one time I got a book messed up and I told them and they're like, yeah, we'll send you another one, and it's like a slightly less banged
Broken
up
one?
book, and I was like, bro, whatever
Nice.
at this point,
I mean, it's better, right?
just still
Oh,
banged
shit.
up.
I died.
Fucking
Oh,
hell, but it is what it is.
It's
I
okay.
think Sony needs to reimburse. I don't know what the methodology is. I think the gluing thing that made no sense. So I don't know like how this is going about. Like, do they go in certain states? Okay, we're gonna put this in this paper glued together, and then the
Glue this shit.
other states we put in a box, an actual box to be delivered. So that's where I'm getting confused as to why PlayStation. Like, is it
problem is
cheaper
they-
in certain states or something like that to have it
Right.
where it's a box or something? I don't know.
The problem is they got fucking Tony fucking at the factory, bro. It is what it is. Motherfucker just eating this glue and just, bro, you gotta wash your hands first, brother. Can't be doing that. But yeah, I don't know. That's fucking stupid though. Like, it's really weird.
Yeah, that's really that usually doesn't happen like to that degree too.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
people are asking for refunds, and PlayStation was like,
They're like,
Like
refunds? What's a
They-
refund? So
they
what's
they
a
pulling their
refund?
collar like, I don't know about that, little bro. That shit
Yeah.
rough
We must speak English.
though. Yeah, we're a Japanese company, bro. We don't speak that language. I'm sorry. type shit. What the fuck? Niggas would be like, huh? What the fuck? Like, imagine if like you start talking to customer service about this and they just start talking Japanese. Like, motherfucker, if you don't stop bullshit. That'd be funny as fuck.
That sucks. That sucks for a lot of overwhelming majority of people that are having that problem. And hopefully Sony changes their mind. I doubt it, but it is what it is. I don't know. I would just sell it on eBay, see how much you can get for it. Maybe somebody will pay it like high price. Maybe if you get the pristine condition, it's even worth more. You know what I mean? Like those Pokemon cards.
Like even more of a collector's item.
I know. Basically, it was like 95% are messed up, and you're like one of the 5% of people that have it like pristine condition. So if I were you and you have like a pristine condition, don't even open that thing.
Yeah,
it might be worth actual money because of it.
Oh, just buy another copy, bro. Just give Sony more money. They want your money.
No.
There you go.
Wow. All right, so that's that with the Firefly edition. All right, let's talk Spider-Man 2, right? Spider-Man 2, there's a I don't want to call the person a leaker, but kind of is a leaker, talking about how she also leaked out Wolverine before it was announced and everything like that. So supposedly Marvel Games is very, very impressed with Spider-Man 2, and it looks like it's like the gameplay or is like cutscenes and whatnot. And they're supposed to be showing something very soon. So I'm still in the camp that I would not be shocked if it's shown out this Friday. For the Marvel Game Showcase, right? But I'm also shocked if it won't be shown off at Marvel Game Showcase and it's at a PlayStation Showcase. My running theory right now is if Spider-Man is shown at the showcase this Friday, I don't believe there's going to be a PlayStation Showcase, like, at all. You know?
No PlayStation? Oh, that would be fucking funny. I'm telling you, bro, they're on some Xbox vibes. That would be fucking insane. Like, I don't know. Like they're talking about mobile acquisitions and shit. They're talking
all right, well,
about
we'll talk about the mobile.
and
Okay, we'll talk about the mobile.
It's
I'm
like,
actually in a different
what is
mindset
going
about
on?
that. But we'll talk about that after this. But that's my running theory. So what do you think about the Spider-Man 2, leak and it being shown off soon?
I think.
So,
oh, sorry.
go on.
No, you can go. You go.
I was gonna say that the leak itself is very vague in such a way that, well, gameplay coming soon. I'm just like, well, that's little to go off on. There isn't like, oh, well, there's this gonna be in this cutscene or this person's gonna be in this cutscene. There isn't any of that. So my guess is it's either gonna be at Friday's PlayStation Showcase or
You mean
they're
Marvel's game showcase?
no. PlayStation's having a showcase this week, isn't it?
No, that was
Nothing
a
is
rumor.
announced. Nothing's announced, and that's the scary part.
So like right now it's Marvel Game Showcase this Friday.
Yeah. If it's gonna be on Friday,
That's what I'm saying. If it's on Friday, I don't think we're gonna get a PlayStation Showcase. I don't know.
yeah. I mean, Insomniac is doing a live stream tomorrow, mind you.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna show anything off tomorrow. I doubt it.
But they might say, no, they're not gonna say anything. Like, they might say, oh, well, they can tune into Marvel Games. We've got some special.
No,
things
dude,
coming or
that's them
whatever."
announcing. If it's a surprise, they're not gonna say a word about it on a live stream.
I mean, we do know one thing though, that the Marvel Games Showcase will be not only featuring for Spider-Man.
Oh yeah, no, they said new
bunch
games.
of
I think Amy Hennig's new games. This is the rumor. Is a
Yeah.
Fantastic Four game.
The Amy Hennig game, the other game as well, the one everyone thought it was Blade, which isn't. The rumored Black Panther game.
Oh yeah, Black
and
Panther is like
all-
the EA game, right? So that might be shown up. I wouldn't be shocked.
Yeah.
But
The
did they
EA
say if it was early in development or no one talked about it, whether or not it was or wasn't?
The Black
Jeff
Panther?
Grubb says it
No.
was in development. Go on.
No. As far as I know, they didn't say anything about development cycle on it. So we don't know if it's early or not.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it's like I do know is like that within the context of this leaker though, even though she got things right, I've seen people do this before where they say, oh
Yeah, but
well,
I don't
you
know.
leaked that.
Everyone's attesting to her legitimacy, like even Evan Filarka and all these other people. So I can I before I was questioning it,
Now
and
I
then I saw people, giving her credit. So and then
reacting
I
to it,
saw what she did, and I was like, okay, yeah, she definitely is knowing what she's talking
even though
about.
even though she got it right, gotta remember this though. People can be wrong at sometimes.
I doubt it,
Because
bro.
you gotta remember some leakers can get it wrong, man.
I
I
don't
mean,
disagree,
take a look
but
at
coming this soon and stuff like that, and I think definitely timely planned, and I don't see a reason why why
yeah,
that person would be
but you
wrong.
know what I mean.
Oh yeah,
You
no,
know
I
what I
disagree.
mean,
Like
though.
I agree, but like that's with people that always had these supposed leakers that are always wrong. That's a different thing of somebody that's actually right. You know?
I mean, fucking as a fucking example would be Daniel RPK. He fucking said there was gonna be a Batman game gonna be at the Game Awards, and he was fucking wrong about that. It was a fucking Telltale game, Telltale remake. What's it called, redone
Hmm.
of Batman. So
Well,
there's a
Daniel
prime
RPK
example
doesn't
right
really
there.
like do a lot of gaming stuff. Isn't Daniel RPK usually
Yeah,
movie stuff?
usually movie stuff, yeah.
So
But
that's what I'm saying. This person
he
does a
lately
lot
he
of
has,
game stuff or does game stuff. So that's why I just disagree
yeah.
when it comes to that. But overall, you're just like, it may be true, and we either this Friday are getting something or we're not getting something. So
Maybe. Yeah, great. If it isn't happening, well, maybe
then
they'll wait
maybe a
till
PlayStation Showcase.
yeah, they'll maybe wait for PlayStation Showcase or the Game Awards.
I doubt
That's what I
Game
think.
Awards. No way. That'd be way too long. What about you,
Well, what do you
Alish?
think, Blessed?
I was gonna say Alish, but
I'll ladies first. I'm a
Fuck
gentleman.
you, nigga.
Okay.
Nah, you go first, asshole.
I laugh. That's,
Man, this guy.
I'll go first. I'll let Bless take his time. I'll keep it short. I mean, it'll probably be short on Friday.
damn. So no PlayStation Showcase most likely then.
Um, maybe the PlayStation Showcase will be like a bit later in the year, like maybe because I feel like everyone has been like sort of been quiet. Like all companies have sort of been quiet on showcases.
Not Xbox.
I mean, they both. I mean, what do they have? Sorry, what do they have? The one showcase in June, right?
Yeah.
But they have it every year. Like they don't have anything.
No.
They don't
Well,
have
September
showcases.
has been like, well, last year, right, for Sony,
Yeah.
and then
Um,
2020 it was June and July, I think, or was it June and no, it was June and August. There are two showcases for 2020.
Oh, Sony. Okay. So it might just be one of those years where like companies just don't want to show anything. But also September. I mean, Ubisoft's supposed to have their thing in September, right?
yeah,
Like,
which we'll
maybe-
talk about. Yeah,
Yeah, September seems loaded so far. So
but nobody cares about Ubisoft. But we'll still talk about it.
unfortunately, so
Yeah.
Friday.
All right. So what about you, Bless?
Yeah.
You gathered your thoughts.
Okay. So yeah, I don't know about Spider-Man. I mean, I think Spider-Man may be shown, maybe, but I don't know. I feel like that's more of like a Sony event type thing, but yeah, I don't know. They're like kind of running out of time on the Sony event type thing, so it's kind of like fucking weird. I do feel like it should be soon though. That game should be like we should be hearing about it soon because Insomniac, they're workhorses, bro. They're a workhorse.
I don't know how they do it. They say no crunch.
Yeah, they must keep their morale must be fucking ridiculous. Their employees must be getting their dick sucks on their lunch breaks, bro. They must be they must really enjoy their job because that's crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know, but
It's
yeah,
just
like
crazy
I feel
the
like
amount of quality too put into it while going like crazy with like you said, like you had Spider-Man Remastered they worked on, right? On top of the Miles Morales game, on top of working with Spider-Man 2, and now
Rift
Wolverine.
Yep.
I'm Ratchet and Clank
They're
Rift Apart.
fucking insane.
So
Absolutely.
but I did hear that they have a lot of employees, to be fair.
So just
Which one did you say? What studio did you just say?
343.
Yeah, we'll talk about them. Yeah.
Oh, thank God! I cannot wait for that topic.
Yeah, that topic's gonna be fire. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
But yeah.
Alright, so let's go into Saints Row. So Saints Row came out. I wasn't shocked, but the game looked awful. Had a lot of glitches. Shout out to Skill Up, dude. He had the funniest review, and he even spoiled, I think, the ending, right, or the last boss.
Yeah, that last boss glitch was fucking.
Oh, yeah, that was funny. I
crazy.
thought
I'm not
that
gonna
was
hold you. I'm like,
I was
what?
like, bruh, this
No
game
way,
is
that's really a thing.
so bad. And listen, if you guys like the game, it's whatever. But
no,
listen,
no, you're weird. If you like the game, then
You're weird.
You're weird. This man, listen, I'm being nice.
Yeah, I'll give a shit. Like
Oh,
you're
man.
weird. Like you're weirder than like Nintendo fans who like fucking Bayonetta. Like
Oh, dude.
All right, so
That's pretty fucking weird. I ain't gonna hold you.
exactly.
So I noticed some Saints Row defenders go about, well, it dropped 80% the second week or the third week. I think it's the second week. Well, that's not bad. I was like, it's kind of bad. It's kind of bad
80% is ridiculous.
Except from what?
80%
from what they
sales
sold,
is OD.
their initial sales, and now it's like
That-
it went
that-
down 80%.
Those reviews said hello, and that
Like
shit
my thing is,
exploded,
it
bro.
would not be a problem if they sold like, I don't know, like what, 8 million, 5 million, 4 million, maybe 3. I don't think they sold that much because they were trying to say, well, it sold this amount more than Agents of Mayhem, but Agents of Mayhem sold really low. So it's like, I think it sold like 1 or 1.5 Saints Row then, and then you do 80% out of that. Like, the game might break even or it might lose money at this point. And when people say, well, it doesn't matter, it's video games. It's like, no, like, it does matter. Legs matter for a game, right? Like, you could talk all the stuff we want. Like, if we don't like, listen, I haven't finished Horizon Forbidden West, right? But the game has legs. And it keeps charting, right? Miles Morales still, like, has legs, like, incredible legs, right? And it's a single-player game. Single-player games definitely need long legs. And you see that with GTA. You see that with Red Dead Redemption. Like, all these games that have, like, really good legs. And especially for games that are bigger budget and don't have a big opening. And they definitely need, like, the legs. Because the only other way as a single player is, like, game to make back the money is also microtransactions. And you don't want that in terms of a negative sigma towards your game.
Yeah.
So you do need legs. Like, you're not going to have this huge
Actual
bulk
legs.
of sales, which Saints Row didn't.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
it is what it
And
is.
that's the problem.
Plus, like when that plot came out with the fucking like that type of plot they were going for, like
Yeah, it's trash.
that
yeah.
was I could not believe
It was
it.
like
Just sounded
college, like they have to pay off their college tuition or something. Their
yeah.
student
It
loan.
was
It
like
dumb.
really like San Francisco progressive. Like I couldn't believe it. Like
San Francisco progressive.
it was bad.
So, like me, I was just like, yeah, I'm good. Like, you guys like it, you guys like. But
No, like in GTA 5, when you go in that fucking you go in that tech company as Michael, you see all those kids walking around. Like that's what those like devs remind me of.
Yo, dude.
So,
I didn't even think about that. That's fucking
Right?
hilarious.
They were-
the
I- they
fucking
just-
the GTA 5 when you, yo, they're just all like fucking hipsters and shit.
Really?
Oh, dude, that's fucking funny.
oh, jeez, that's too much.
And you'll actually like buy
That's
the
fucking
game.
facts though. I ain't gonna hold you.
I did
Bro,
not.
I cannot believe-
I think Big Mike bought the game and then he got a refund. So somehow Epic granted him a refund. I was shocked by that.
Could you believe people are saying the game was like people were actually hyped about that game? Could you believe it? It's actually the funniest
Listen,
thing.
People were hyped about it. I was one of the people that I wasn't hyped. I'm one of the people that think Saints Row 2 is still the best Saints Row game. And I think after
Like,
2, they took a
2006?
nosedive.
Did it come out like 2006?
Which one? Saints Row 2? I
Saints Row 2 or
think
Saints
so.
Row Okay, like, bro, give it up.
Yeah,
Game's done.
because they were trying to go like, we don't want to be compared to GTA,
Give
and
it
then I
up.
was just like, come on, guys.
Give it up. Give it up.
Yeah, but Volition, I think, are terrible devs.
Y'all roads is done.
Yeah, just
Y'all's
fucking
is done.
end your shit, bro. Like, just end yourself. Like, fuck it. I don't
Yeah, and I don't know if it's polished, but they took a long time to make this game, right? And I don't know if
Yep.
it's funding. Embracer, this is, by the way, published by Embracer.
Wait, did Embrace also make Biomutant? Didn't they make
No,
that-
no,
didn't they make
no. No, Biomutant was not Embracer. Or was it? No,
Oh,
it was. It was THQ Nordic, right?
Yeah, it was. It was.
Yeah, so, yeah.
And
But they also, Embracer, with THQ Nordic, had Destroy All Humans 2 remake. Which just came out, I think, like last week.
It just seems like they're trying to do like the smaller budget model that they did back in the day, but it doesn't work today because you need a lot more polish that could cost money.
And people want to know if Tomb Raider is going to have the same budget compared to the Square Enix counterpart. I don't think it will. I'll be honest. I don't think Tomb Raider is going to have the same budget. I don't
Isn't the
think
rumor like
Deus Ex will have the same budget. Like, in terms of, like, if you're thinking they're going to do the cutting-edge graphics like you normally got with Square Enix with giving funding to Western developers, bro, like, Mankind Divided, like, that game looked graphically amazing.
Oh yeah,
I don't think it will.
forgot to mention it. I bought that. I bought the Deus Ex collection for like $4.
Yeah.
I'm never gonna good backlog. Also, shout out to Tomb Raider. I bought that too, like too, because Square Enix. I was so sad because I actually wanted. It's like gonna be so happy when I say this. I actually wanted to buy Avengers because it was like $2, but they were sold out of them. It was like $2. I was like, fuck, I couldn't get Avengers.
They were
Like,
sold out. They're like, no, my
I was like,
$2.
fuck, man.
Wow.
I got Tomb Raider and I got Deus Ex games.
That's funny.
Oh dear.
So, but yeah, also I'd also saying they're gonna make a better Cyberpunk game than Cyberpunk. And I think that's funny too because like their funding isn't gonna be the same as what they were previously with Square. So it's gonna be interesting they're able to do so. Which we are gonna talk about the Cyberpunk news, which came out today. But anybody else got anything to say about Saints Row and how bad it is? And the
Hey man, just like how all the Cyberpunk people who hyped up Cyberpunk got exposed. If I see anyone who hyped up Saints Row, automatically loses credit.
whoa, at least Cyberpunk, had a good story.
No, but like,
yeah.
why would you hype Saints Row based off what? Like,
Oh no, absolutely.
They were
yeah.
they were hyped to see it again because it hasn't been a thing since 8 years. That's basically it.
Yeah, that's true.
But like when that premise came out, y'all should have known then it was gonna be fucking.
Oh, I knew.
Well, I knew then when I saw the premise, I knew it was some bullshit.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not saying you. I'm just saying anyone who hyped that shit up.
Oh yeah, I agree with
You know
that.
what I mean?
But
So yeah, it's fucking horrible.
so
This is. I ain't gonna hold you,
it
man.
was like
Would you
if you
rather
guys spent money, like bro,
Would
it
you rather
is what it is.
play Crackdown 3 or Saints Row?
I actually played and beat Crackdown,
Oh shit.
so there's that.
Terry Crews.
It's like Crackdown provide. I mean, technically, Saints Row will provide that a different playing experience to other games, I guess, as well. But like Crackdown just provided like a superhero game that you don't really have the experience. You don't really see anymore. Like you're not getting Incredible Hulk games anymore. So it was like it was that was the Incredible Hulk type game that I wanted to play. But I don't really care about Saints Row's formula all that much to fucking play it.
Yeah.
Like that, so.
All right, let's go to the next topic. We got PlayStation, which we kind of mentioned. They got new color scheme for their controller and plate, and all I gotta say, I don't care. Like, if you want to buy it, that's for you.
Baby.
Like, I know people like the camouflage. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I think it's gonna sell, a little bit.
Dude, if it was red camo, that'd be fire. If it was red camo.
Why are they doing announcements for this shit though?
But to be fair, at least
Red
they're
camo,
at least
they didn't
like
do an
wait.
announcement for the PS3 one.
At least
was red camo.
all they're doing for this is they put out a tweet and that was it. They didn't do it in the showcase or nothing like that. At least that's a thing, right?
Bruh.
Give them points for that.
Uh,
Because listen, Bless.
Pity
I know
party points.
if they had a showcase, right, and you saw this on top of their DualSense Pro controller, like you would complain more about
that'd
it.
be
Come
awesome.
on.
That would be horrible. That's inexcusable.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like, but I guess we can also quickly discuss Gamescom because we didn't really
No,
get
why
to
don't we
talk about
discuss the price increase?
which one.
PS5.
No, yeah,
Price
well, no, we'll leave like the bigger topics at the near the end.
Oh,
So,
big time.
Oh baby.
Gamescom, right? Don't really care.
Yeah, game.
What happened? What happened at Gamescom?
You got
Dune.
Dune. You got
I
Dune
don't even know,
Survival.
bro.
You got a Dune Survival MMO. That
Ew,
happened.
Ew,
Listen.
ew.
Listen.
That is horrible. That should not be made.
Listen.
That should be
I'm not gonna
horrible.
lie. They went for the same like tone in terms of music choice. I was like, yo, they definitely ripping off the movie. But hey, man, it is what it is. That soundtrack was fire.
Ew.
But-
Don't play it.
I don't know.
Solid Frontiers?
MMO games are not that good, or new ones. So
Yeah, man, Dune is-
So I don't know. Dune in terms of like the IP, in terms of book wise, before it wasn't finished. I think it was finished by his son.
Oh, really?
The only like the beginning Dune books are good, or I think it's the first. Dune.
Isn't there like 8 books or something?
Yeah, I forgot how much is like the original authors, and then like his son tried to write the rest, which they weren't that good. So
Okay.
you should read it because it's like the precursor to a lot of sci-fi like movies and stuff
But,
like
like, I don't
Star
like
Wars.
I realize I don't like sci-fi.
Damn,
Like, I don't-
Yeah.
I don't like Star Wars.
What else they got? They show Callisto Protocol, right? I thought that looked good.
Yep.
That looked cool. You got Tales from the Borderland, bro. What? Why do they bring up
Wait, it
Randy
wasn't that-
Pritchard?
Get hyped. Get hyped.
No, I'm not hyped. What are we doing, dude? Randy, why is Randy up there on stage, bro?
season
We
for
we
Tales of
all
the
know what
Borderlands.
this man has done, and this man is
So he
still
makes
on
good games. Who
stage.
cares?
Randy,
Who cares?
you don't care what he
cares?
does,
Borderlands 3. I don't care. I'm playing Borderlands 3 right now. I'm playing.
man. Did you not hear about his USB?
Oh,
No.
What's USB?
hey
Oh my
man.
gosh, we're not bringing it up, but it's bad.
Hey man. Hey man. Be careful.
It's
what you bring
really
about it.
bad.
No. What? No.
No, I know. I heard about it.
Okay, you heard? Like, we're not talking about
Oh,
the
no, I
audio.
know,
Like,
I know.
I'm not gonna discuss it, but it's pretty bad.
Yeah.
Anyways, he should not be. I don't even know how he has a job.
Wait. Didn't you buy Borderlands 3, Red Hood?
I thought
Did
you meant
I?
actual
I don't know if
USB.
I got gifted or I did.
Oh, gifted.
I don't know. I might have bought it when it was on sale. Never played it.
Yeah. 'cause
No,
the
I did
library-
play it. I did play it. I
You put-
lied.
you put
I
10 out,
played
you
it
put
with
10 out.
Anubis and Meds,
Yes.
and I think Nova, and then I dropped
you
that game. Trash,
Why'd you play it if you know what happened?
bro. It was trash. I wanted to play with
Why'd
my
you play
friends.
that? Why'd you play?
Listen, bro, because my friends wanted me to play, and it's trash.
Oh, so you're peer pressure, Red Hood. So if someone told you to jump off a bridge, would you do it?
No, this man.
There you go,
You come with
exactly.
the extreme
The fuck?
analogies. Get
This-
the fuck
this-
up out of
this-
here.
This is Randy
Oh,
Pitchford.
fuck.
You're
This is Randy
crazy, bro.
Hey man.
Jesus Christ.
Shout out
Anyways,
to Randy.
wait, yo, really Thanos? I hope not. Yo, what?
Bugging, bro.
Yo, what?
Absolutely
Oh.
bugging.
Oh god.
Okay. It was
Anyways.
so-
Yeah, but no, Tales
It
from the
was-
Borderlands. It's not even being made by Telltale. It's being made by Gearbox.
Hmm.
And you know what I said to that? Hell no, I'm not gonna buy that game because listen, the
didn't-
best storyline in a Borderlands game, hands down, goes to Tales from the Borderlands. That game,
Tales of the Borderlands.
so fucking good. So good.
I didn't play the other Tales from the Borderlands, so I'm not gonna play.
Well,
this
no, it's the
season.
first one. There's only one.
Hmm?
There's only
Wait,
one.
what?
There's only one.
There's
I thought
only
you-
one.
Wait, I'm confused. I thought there was a new season.
No, this new game is like Gearbox is. They're trying to do it. Tales
Oh,
from the
yeah, yeah.
Borderlands. It's made by Telltale, and they are making their own sequel.
Yeah, I'm saying like I didn't play the original. I'm not,
Bro, I'm gonna have to gift you that game. That game was good.
I guess. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Telltale is a fire studio. I don't know where the fuck is the Wolf Among Us 2 is.
Dude,
but
you know what
they're
happened?
supposed to-
In Gamescom, they showed off a game, and it wasn't Wolf Among Us. It was like the Expanse game that they're working on.
Right. You fucking serious? Wow.
Yeah, but it's not QuickTime
Yeah.
events. It's weird that they're going more
I
gameplay
was
oriented
disappointed.
now.
I was a bit disappointed by that.
What
fact that they
what
showed off that.
no QTEs? You're disappointed? No more QTEs?
No, I was disappointed there was no Wolf Among Us
Oh, of course, dude. That's like their best like
because
game, I think, out of all of them.
and it's not only that, but they stated that it was a 2023 game.
Yeah, it's supposed to come out next year, right?
Yeah, they did.
So
Yeah.
maybe they might be saying for the Game Awards, right? Because it was shown off at the Game Awards, like was it a year or two ago. So maybe they'll show it off then.
Yeah.
Who
Yeah,
knows,
maybe.
man? I mean, but I mean, there was Sonic Frontiers that
Blech.
Ew.
which they
Sonic.
showed there.
Honestly, the more they're showing it, the better it's looking, but it's still not a buy.
Sonic,
It's still not a
Yeah,
buy.
it's still not bad.
The first showing was the worst. That shit was terrible. But
Yeah.
first showing, agreed. But I mean, in terms of their marketing, though.
Wait, I have a
least-
good question.
Hmm?
Fine.
And
Which game will get higher? Metacritic. Sonic Frontiers or Gotham Knights?
don't even
Oh
got.
man, that's a tough one. That's a
My
tough
God.
one.
You know
That's
what?
a tough one, bro.
Well,
I'm not-
wait. I haven't
not
looked
looking
at. I
at
need to
that.
look at the previous Sonic games though. I
Yeah,
need to-
that's a tough
'Cause-
one, bro.
You have to look at the previous Sonic games. But at least, yeah, did they show Gotham Knights there? Yeah, they showed.
No,
off
no,
a
they
lot of
did. Didn't they show a trailer for Gotham Knights there?
Yeah, they did. They showed Gotham Knights villain trailer. First ever new cast and that new new voice actors and everything.
Yeah, I kind of fell asleep at that part. Not gonna lie. I was at
Of
work.
course
I was at work. To be fair,
But
Why you fall
of
asleep?
course you.
bro,
Of course
because
you
I
would
was,
fall asleep
bro,
at that.
because listen, that Gamescom was not that good. Am I lying right now?
Yes.
I didn't watch it.
The,
but I
wait,
only-
no,
I
Talati,
only-
there's
I-
no
I
way.
just heard
There's
people
no
talk
way
shit.
you said the Gamescom was good.
No, I'm not me talking about Gamescom. I thought I meant the actual like when it came down to showing Gotham Knights.
Oh no, yeah, no,
Evolve.
that made me also sleepy.
I think
Nah.
didn't they say like for Gotham Knights like the co-op thing was I think it's like
Yeah.
something. That's what I think people were excited about that or something.
Yeah, so it's
Yes,
untetherable for the co-op thing, so you can go to somebody else's world, and that won't affect your world, so to say. So you'll be able to go through the campaign or whatever, and once you reach that part, you can skip it or you can play it again.
Hmm.
That's
That's
cool.
Which is
That's
that's
good.
pretty cool. So that's what I like about Gotham
I
Knights.
need to skip
Then
You
they
didn't know about
they-
you didn't know about
ouch.
that? Yes.
Yeah. Where? What was the new one?
Honestly.
So
What?
What's the
the
new
the one other what was it game that was interesting was the Fallout devs as well as some Bioware devs working on Weird Song. Looked cool. It looked interesting. Like gonna be a Western
There was
RPG game. I know that's gonna uninterest Alish,
Ew.
but I'm pretty
It's gonna
interested
be
in
good.
it.
If it has good gameplay, I'll play it. I promise.
there was
But
There
you're
was
not
some
gonna
indie
like it.
I probably will.
there was
Probably
some there were some indie games there that I really like. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't
Hmm.
remember them. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I heard about Steel Rise or something. I heard Steel Rise. I
Oh
haven't
no,
seen it.
no, yeah, no, that one was good.
And I heard Liza P looks fire.
Oh,
I
no,
still have
Liza
to- I
P,
still
you
have to
dude.
see it.
Liza
Yeah,
P
I
was
heard
actually really good.
Bloodborne brought Game Pass.
Live-
That's why.
Oh, it is
Liza
on Game
Pi
Pass.
Or Liza,
Game Pass curse.
Oh no,
Yeah,
let's
Liza
hope it was good.
Liza P, I'm really interested in.
Oh, it's
'cause
a Souls
it has
like
that-
game. It's gonna be cool.
Yeah, I'm not. Hey,
Wouldn't
Don't
this be
get
your
back to the
technically your
PC that
first
far.
Souls game essentially?
it's like I have that. What's that feel? Final Fantasy vibe to it.
Wait, what?
If you know what.
Shadow. What is it? Paradise.
Strangers of Paradise? Did you get it?
No. So like the Life of Pi game, right? When they showed the gameplay to it, I have that vibe of like how I play Final Fantasy VII Remake. Instead of it, turns or whatever, you straight up the boss bar and everything looks really cool. Do you get what I mean or no?
Yeah.
Are you talking about the same game?
Yeah, Life of P, which is the Pinocchio game, where he's an older boy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I,
no,
I'm
but
interested in that.
but
game.
yeah, it's gonna be a
I haven't seen
Souls
shit about
game,
it,
so
I'm
you
confused.
just
I don't know.
it's gonna be a Souls game, so just get ready to
Okay,
die
well,
a lot.
just well, I'm invested in that game. That game, I'm gonna try and get it if I can. If I can't, I'm gonna wait until.
Okay. All right, and I
Well,
think
he-
that's really it for Gamescom. Like I said, there was this one thing that
Oh,
took me out of
yeah.
the conference. Listen, I love Kojima. Like he's one of
Oh,
my
the
favorite
podcast.
devs.
Oh,
He's one of my
There
favorite
we
devs.
go.
But dude, this was so
Mm.
unnecessary, and I even said it myself. I was like, bro, listen, I'm gonna listen to the podcast, but there was no reason to announce that at Gamescom. There was none. But they did.
Fucking weird shit, bro.
I knew
That
you were
nigga
gonna
just
bring
does
his
whatever the
name up.
fuck he wants, bro.
But the thing
Honestly,
is,
that
Jeff
nigga-
just doesn't.
Niggas-
Jeff doesn't say no though. That's the
he's-
issue.
That nigga's the Homelander of fucking.
like the
Oh,
fuck.
yeah.
But the
Gaming
problem
industry, he does
is,
whatever
it's
the fuck he
like
wants.
Kojima knows he can do that because Jeff will say yes. It's like, sure, bro.
Yeah,
He's like,
It's just boy,
he's
has
like-
Jeff.
fucking silly.
he's
Yeah.
buddy.
So fucking
He's pally
silly.
pally with him. He's
So
pally
it's just,
pally
I
with
was just
himself.
like, bro, you could just tweet it out. You still would have got the same
Yeah.
impact, I think, with a podcast because I'm gonna listen to it. But there was no reason to see what at Gamescom.
Absolutely.
They could
not.
have they could have showed us something else there, man. Honestly, instead of the flipping Kojima presentation.
Which is
Death
crazy
Stranding
because I feel
cool
like
shit, huh?
Kojima barely shows off a lot of games for Gamescom, like for Jeff's shows, right? He'll give him like the leftovers essentially, but if he's working on a
Wait.
PlayStation product, those titles will always be shown on a PlayStation show. You know what I mean?
Bro, he has to show
Yeah.
off the fucking Xbox game that he's working on.
It's not even
Yeah,
an Xbox,
instead-
dude. It's a freaking cloud game.
It's a cloud game,
the-
bro.
Xbox cloud game. It's still an
Microsoft.
Xbox. Still an Xbox
Microsoft.
game.
You know what's
but
crazy?
It's like,
Which,
Might just be like fucking Jenga.
yeah, that's
something.
true. But I,
it's
they-
bejeweled.
dude, so
It's just bejeweled. With Kojima's face or some shit. It's like, brother, what the fuck is this shit?
dude,
No, but here's the thing, right?
you
I
know.
think instead of them showing the Kojima stuff, I'd rather have them bring out more Life of Pi or more
Life of Pi.
Oh,
You mean
Life of-
Liza P?
Liza P, yeah.
Life of Pablo.
He loves
Yeah.
saying
You know what I
Life
mean,
of
though?
Pablo.
You know what you know what I mean. Either that
yeah,
or
no, yeah.
bring out
But they showed more of it off the next day with gameplay. I think it was like, was it 10 minutes
Yeah.
of gameplay the next
IGN.
day?
IGN.
No, it was like
IGN had
Gamescom Daily or Gamescom whatever. But then IGN was showing it too. So I don't know if like it was a sponsored with Gamescom stream. But anyways, all I gotta say,
There was
Gamescom was not that
indie
good
games.
though. But I did want to mention,
Yeah.
dude, when I literally, because you guys brought up Xbox or someone brought up Xbox, bro,
Mhm.
I think I was on Alex's tweets. I don't know. Someone mentioned, oh, they were talking backlog and like the whole like conversation of gaming's dry. And this dude's like, oh yeah, look at all these games, and he's like on the Xbox app, and I was just like, cool, you're enjoying, but like I can't deal with a subpar app. And this dude was like, what do you mean a subpar app? Like, they just got to fix some of the UI stuff. I was like, dude, they got to fix
They got-
performance
they
on
got
games. They got to fix
blind,
the
bro.
glitches. And, like, dead ass. I was just like, and the glitches, like me not being able to straight up play my game. Like, it won't
No.
update or anything like that. And I was just
Jeez.
like, okay. And he's trying to dismiss me. And then I was
Good
like,
for you.
okay, so like he's like, dude, PS, and then he brought up the whole conversation. PS Plus is worse. And I was like, well, one, this wasn't a conversation of PS Plus because I don't like saying it. You are propping up this other service because like one is like better than the other, and we didn't have a conversation about that. And he's just like,
Yeah, we were just talking about the Xbox app on
yeah,
PC,
the PC
right?
game has
So
its
it's like,
flaws,
what the
sure, but it's so much
the
better
fuck
than
is he
this. And
talking
I was
about?
like, I said, I don't use that either on PC.
What aboutisms are fucking stupid?
Exactly, and I said,
the topic is
yeah.
the topic at hand is the topic at hand. Don't bring up some other shit. That shit doesn't matter. It's irrelevant.
Yeah, and I said that, and I'd rather not use flawed programs, but to each his own. I don't think using another program to prop up another software app is a good thing to do either. Demand better from both software developers. Simple as that. He's like, wait, are you implying that I'm propping Game Pass up by bringing PS Plus into this? I mean, kind of, but if that's the case, then you're incorrect. They are both flawed. And I was like, no shit. I literally just said that. Demand better from both. They're adding mouse and keyboard to cloud, improving cloud, adding more games, and improving UI. What else is flawed? A lot of problems. For instance, I had an issue where I was not able to launch their games, even though the games were installed on my PC. A lot of their Steam counterpart versions had better performance than their games. I don't care for cloud, so I won't speak on that. And I said, hell, even Jez talked about how bad the app was, and that Xbox app devs got butthurt about it. And he was just like,
Yeah, that was pathetic, dude.
and then he's like, and devs are fixing that.
That's fucking silly.
Blah, blah, blah. And I was just like, the devs have been trying to fix that since the beta and after the beta.
5
That should
years.
tell you something. They are a software company. I expect better from them, especially that they had been out of beta. And then the dude says, it's PC, even out of beta. Launchers are still being improved technically. It's still in beta because the plan is being updated. I was like, dude, so we're going to say Steam is in beta? Like, what? I was like,
fucking nincompoop, bro.
I was
what
like,
the fuck is this nigga talking about, bro? This nigga's
I was
retarded,
like,
bro.
and then I said,
you-
still not excuse. After the problems that I had with it, I deleted it. I probably won't be coming back anytime soon. And he said, and the cloud is in beta. I don't give a fuck about the cloud. I was just talking about the app. It's so technically never left at all. Also pointing out that launchers are being improved. Prove that launchers are always in beta. I was like, no, that is not true. So the argument that
any
beta's on.
any application can constantly be improved. That doesn't mean it's in beta. It's like, what the fuck is he talking about? What they define as a finished product is what they define as a finished product. YouTube isn't in beta. They change it all the fucking time. It's not in beta. The fuck?
Exactly.
What the fuck is he? The guy's a fucking idiot.
Yeah. And then I literally said,
What the fuck?
And he's like, what is it? And yeah, I said I won't be coming back anytime soon. So furthermore, having a few problems is an excuse to leave a service and not come back. I've had a few issues with Plus, and I'm still there. Since you want to play that excuse card, I was like, bruh.
Goofy.
I was like,
Goofy.
a few
Oh,
problems.
so I should just go off of your morals and fucking how you view the world. No, I'm a different person. The fuck?
Yeah, and I said a
That
few
makes no
problems.
sense.
Games perform worse than their Steam counterpart versions. App would freeze. Games not launched for me at all. You can't tell me that there is no reason for me to leave a service. I can do so if I please. Those are big issues. If you can't understand that, then this discussion is over. Keep enjoying a suboptimal experience. I will continue to have a great experience on my PC with Steam and not have big problems.
On my Steam Deck.
Who is that person? On my deck.
Nah, some dude. I don't even know. Victorium Record or something. Dude's.
Oh,
That's weird.
goofy. Just put clown emoji.
Yeah,
Fine.
I was like, whatever,
Alright.
bro. If you want to prop up Xbox or whatever, that's your prerogative. If you're an actual PC gamer and you want to prop up that service, that's your prerogative. But like you telling me not being able to leave this service is the wildest thing I've ever heard.
You're not allowed to leave.
Oh, like
Yeah, staying in here, look. Staying in here, big bro. Like, what the fuck you mean I'm staying? Bro, I'm deleting this shit.
exactly.
One more thing about Gamescom. It's funny as fuck. I'm telling you, my PlayStation is on their Xbox fucking
with the
time, bro. They
controller
on their
Pro.
Xbox time. They fucking came to Gamescom and showed only a controller. Get the fuck out of here. Telling me that they not on some Xbox type shit.
That's the difference. See, they didn't do an event, right? Hype up an event, say we're gonna have all these games and have a fucking basket of controllers at the fucking table. Like they didn't do that. They just like I think that's not as bad.
I don't even think they said they were going to be at Gamescom
No.
too, right? That
No,
just happened, right?
Yeah. So like they didn't hype up the fucking the Gamescom appearance.
Yeah, they said, "Yo, we're coming
What
to
the-
Gamescom, bringing up heat." They'll be like, "Yo, you brought a controller."
The problem is like,
Yeah.
bro, they had Last of Us Part 1 coming out like
Yeah.
2 weeks later. And there was still no gameplay. There was still
Okay,
not, like, a solid
I don't
amount of
disagree
gameplay
with
for
that.
it.
Like, I think
what
the
the fuck?
marketing, like, I think we can
God of-
agree, marketing
God of War
kind of has
coming out
been,
in 4 months,
you know,
3
has been
months.
shit, right? Like, it was backwards. Like, honestly, they should have had
Oh,
all this stuff at the end actually be in the beginning, and
Yeah.
there wouldn't have been so much controversy with it.
I don't know what's
but-
in their marketing right.
But when it comes to the controller, like, listen, I know a lot of people are actually going to get that controller. I'm just hoping it's not going to be shit. Because, listen, I have an Elite 2 controller, and I got it from Blaze. Dude, the right bumper, or RB bumper, right bumper, is messed up.
Mm.
I have to press like really hard on it for like it to work. And I'm just like, dude, straight up, Xbox needs to make better quality controllers, especially when you're having a controller being that, price tag.
Yeah, I heard the Elite. I heard the Elite controllers and they be breaking and shit. And
They gotta
honestly,
fix it, dude.
controllers all be just breaking, bro. They're just very fucking. They're all just like very.
So, but
fucking
what
weak,
I'm hoping
honestly.
from PlayStation, they freaking make it good and not like cheap, like in terms of like, oh, something breaks and it's like, come on, man. But it is what it is. Okay,
Yeah,
so
but-
we finished with GamesCon, right? Then we'll talk God of War, and then we'll go into the PlayStation 5 price increase and Halo Infinite and close off.
First things first, God of War.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's talk
That
about it.
should've
God of
also
War
been it.
Ragnarok.
Mm.
Straight up. Got put into the Game Informer. Right? And the Game Informer, I don't know who the person's name is. They're basically like, we have a total of 4 minutes. And it's like, oh shit. I was like, in my head, I knew what was gonna happen. I'm like, so they're gonna splice certain parts, and it's gonna not be like a whole 4 minutes. It's gonna be like a minute and 30 here, or a
Fuck
minute
up.
here. You know what I mean? They're doing that. I
Absolutely.
knew that was gonna happen. So I was just like, damn. Like what I'm seeing, it looks good, right? But I don't think they're trying to
Yeah.
spoil it. By the way, there are spoilers leaking now. I think Dusk Golem leaked concept art for Odin already, so I have
Thanks
seen
for-
what Odin looks like.
Oh, thanks for spoiling it for me. Thank you.
So it is what it
Yeah,
is
well,
for that. But
well,
overall, like gameplay wise, like the shield's actually being used more for combat based instead of blocking. So you're able to block while
Oh,
counteracting, which looks cool. And
cool.
you got a lot more different enemy varieties from what I've been seeing, like this little frog enemy and these other creatures. And I'm just like, dude, this looks pretty good. I'm shocked. I kind of wish they did show a boss battle. Maybe they will. Maybe they won't. But and then today, I think they showed off like the dwarf realm, right?
Mm.
So they've been
Nice.
showing. They showed all that stuff. So looks good. I can't wait to play the game. So that comes out in November. So, but overall, what do you guys think? Like it definitely seems like they want to give these games their own limelight with other outlets, but besides themselves for whatever reason.
Graphically, it looks like it's finally past the DLC look
Mm-hmm.
from the first trailer. But yeah, it looks good. Combat looks good.
They're definitely not going to show that
Yeah, I mean-
Thor, where you call the hammer combat. That's not going to happen.
Yeah, I heard you could. I heard you can like change, what you can have and like ice or fire on the axe or the blades. I heard you can change that shit.
Yeah,
Is that true?
I didn't see
That's gonna be
all of it.
interesting
I
if
saw
that's true.
some bits and pieces. Like the shield also looks like it's on fire. I don't know if it's a different type of shield, like anything like that.
Yeah.
So
It's like the shield look like it stores kinetic energy, like when people hit it and shit.
Yeah.
It looks cool.
and like I don't know if this was in the original, but like also he's like able to use the chains to like get up from a platform or get to a platform up. So that's also different too. So
No,
like,
no, that wasn't in the original.
that wasn't.
They were
or
talking about
was?
that. That wasn't, as far as I
Okay.
remember, and they were hyping that up, like, oh, we got grappling hooking.
Yeah.
God of War.
So.
It's like, I guess.
I don't know. Like the rumor also going around, this game might be 40 hours. I don't know if that's true. But like
Damn.
they got a lot
mean,
to
the
do
fir-
though. To be fair,
the-
they got a lot to
The first
cover.
one the first one's like the same amount of time, man.
Is it?
don't
I
think-
thought it was 20.
Yeah. I think it's like 20. It was like 2025.
Yeah.
25 hours.
I forget.
Because my thing
Yeah,
is
it
they have a
I'd
lot
be-
of
I'd
like
beat it on
ground room
this
to
thing,
cover
so
too, right? They got to conclude like the Odin
Yeah,
stuff. They
Oh,
got to do like Thor, and now they got I forgot the tier stuff, as well as you got Fenrir, and then you got Surtur, and like the destruction of like Asgard, like all this stuff they got to do, and then the whole serpent thing, and potentially Kratos dying, like all this stuff they got to cover and conclude in one game. So hopefully it's not rushed. That's all I gotta say on that.
Yeah, hopefully it's not rushed. And if there is a PlayStation event, I want to see it actually have extensive gameplay and or a state of play, and it announced for PC to see people cry. But
It will not be done.
that's another thing.
We will see, because Last of Us was
We
announced
don't-
also
we
on
don't know
development
that.
for
We don't know that.
PC. So we'll see.
Don't
No,
make no
actually no.
assumptions.
You know what? I think it'll be with a new game where they're also in development for PC. But for existing announcements already, I don't think you'll say, have them put that there. I'll be shocked. So.
I mean,
That
the
would
only
be
game
very entertaining.
Last of Us is a remake though. Like, it's not a new game.
So yeah,
Same
like,
with-
but my thing is, when do you think that game's gonna hit PC? Then you think 6 months, or you think a year? Then
They said Last of Us.
They said coming soon.
2023.
Oh, Last of Us.
On Steam it shows 2023.
wait,
I
it's
thought.
on Steam
I
already.
think it's somewhere.
The store page.
A picture, unless somebody like photoshopped that shit. I thought it said 2023. Let me see.
When the TV show hits, like actually comes out.
Okay, maybe they photoshopped that shit.
Yeah, definitely did.
Hopefully, yeah, hopefully. Usual PC
But
gamer.
I mean, yeah, 2023 is
Yeah.
They wanna show-
we don't even know who the fuck is making it, to be honest. So
Dude,
I don't
listen,
know.
listen.
Who the fuck
I'm
would
on that
even make it.
timeline, and I'm on that like thought process. Dude, just keep hiring more people at Nixus. Have them do everything. I don't
It's
care.
either
Yeah, I agree with that, honestly.
It'll
This
either
is
be
to
with-
make that team big as fuck and just.
I don't
allow
want
the
no
veterans-
Iron
allow the
Galaxy
veterans-
bullshit. I don't want no Iron Galaxy working on that Uncharted. Get them off. Maybe that's the rumor. Not even a rumor. Maybe that's my thought process also going around that literally the Uncharted collection, those devs, Iron Galaxy garbage, by the way, got kicked off, and then Nixus is now also working on that on top of the Miles Morales.
Nixus is like, damn, bro, what the fuck? Y'all couldn't do it. Now we have to fucking, bro. They can't. They are not allowed to sleep. Nixus are workhorses right now.
Yeah, because they're working on Miles too.
They're patching. They're patching remastered. They're working on Miles, and they're probably working on something else too.
No.
So.
It's
And
either-
maybe the fabled Returnal at GDC, like that port, maybe. I don't think so though. But Returnal was at supposedly GDC. Supposed to get a
Plus, I
port.
can find-
Yeah,
PC?
it was like soft announced at GDC, some shit.
Yeah, I don't know if it's coming out this year though. Like, I think that'd be a bit too many games coming out, right? Because you got Spider-Man,
Yeah, I don't
then you
think
got
there's enough time.
Miles. There's just no way. Maybe like
Like,
February,
Yeah, I think like early.
which is
next
crazy
year,
that this
or,
Uncharted
like,
collection is taking a long ass time, but we keep getting all these other things.
Iron Galaxy, dog. I don't fucking know. Iron
So-
Galaxy are just yeah. Sony made a bad bet like they did with Horizon or for Zero Dawn. They made a bad bet. They need to stop working with that studio.
Yeah. All right, so we can talk about. I think Halo, right? I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll talk about
Yeah,
Halo, and then we'll
let's
go
do
into
Halo.
PS5 prices after that. So Halo Infinite,
Holy.
man, oh man, 343. Honestly, I don't care. Like, people say it's the devs, some people say it's Bonnie Raw. I think it's both at this point. I think it's both. I think Bonnie Ross also a culprit, and I also think the devs. Like, I'm gonna keep it a buck. Having co-op come what? Is it March of next year, right? March of next year? Is that what some people are saying? But the thing is, guess
It's
what?
not normal.
You know what?
No,
How they
split
made
screen.
a big announcement about Halo's identity is also a split screen co-op, and we know we failed you in Halo 5, and we're gonna have that in Halo Infinite. And then several months or a year, almost a year later, yeah, you know what? We did say split screen co-op's gonna be a thing, but yeah, it's not happening. It's like, yo, what? You can't just make a big deal about it, about saying it's gonna happen, and now it's not. Like, that is uncalled for, unacceptable, especially when you make a big deal. If you didn't make a big deal and you just said it's not gonna be there, it's whatever. Some people are gonna get mad. It's better to do that than get somebody's hopes up. And you just
Yep.
crush them.
As
That's
Microsoft,
insane.
You know, gets your hopes up and then crushes your hopes and dreams. That's Microsoft. Shout out to Microsoft.
And
What a
like
lovely
you're
company,
getting
bro.
two
Just
maps.
crushing children.
You got 2 maps coming. Forge coming to beta. That's gonna take a minute too, and a new weapon. And dude, new season pass. Season pass has always been garbage in Halo. I am sorry. Nothing is interest. Honestly, they might have to pull a Fortnite and have like Marvel inspired like skins for like the battle pass or something. You get different armor sets, like the leg or like a symbiote looking like leg, and then the chest and all this, like something like that at this point. Because nothing
you
of
think
notes.
Microsoft can invest that money? Like they're fucking Game Pass, bro. They're not gonna invest that type of money.
Shit,
can't
they
afford
gotta
that.
do something,
Power your dreams, bro.
right? Because it's honestly, I think, dude, they had this huge start, right? Everyone was hyped, 200K like concurrent players, right? Now it's like 3,000, 4,000 or something like that for peak.
That's overrated.
It's a desert because there's not fucking content, man. Isn't one of the seasons gonna be like 10 months or some shit, or like some
Something
crazy
like that,
time?
dude. I don't know
Like-
at this point. And their seasons suck. The rewards
Like,
suck.
the seasons are bad, and like, oh, you get 1 game mode, 2 maps, and like a 30-level battle pass. It's like
It's trash, dude.
for the amount of time that season's gonna take. That's it. That is fucking insane. And it's like, you know, people were comparing versus Halo 5, and it's insane. Like they were getting they were getting 3 maps, 4 maps, 5 maps, 4 maps, 4, 5, like each season. And the seasons that was like within a year. They got like 4, like it was, yeah, that's so sad. They got like 4 seasons within a year, and they got like 12 maps in that shit. Like
What's crazy was
they
that
got
Halo
content.
5's like their rollout that was criticized by fans as like that was not good. You know what I mean? Like and
this shit is.
look what they got.
It's not even a drop in the bucket, bro. No one's gonna like the amount of content, the amount of like years needed for the content to be like equivalent to Halo 5 is gonna be like fucking like 6 years. Who's gonna be playing Halo Infinite in 6 years, bro? Like, no one's gonna be playing that shit. They really meant like it's a 10-year game. Like the game's gonna be finished in 10 years. Like they were dead fucking serious. You hate to see it.
And it sucks.
Right.
Listen, I got a gameplay. I said gameplay. Game plan strat for Xbox. And listen, I think it's kind of foolproof. Like, listen, we all know it's not going to be 10 years. This game is not lasting 10 years. Maybe 5. We're pushing 5 though. But
No.
after this, they take
No.
they take 7. They take a 7-year hiatus. Listen, a 7-year hiatus, right? And when they come back, it's not 343. id Software makes the new Halo game.
No. Halo, dude. Okay, look, it's not that complicated. Look, Halo's done. Halo died. You know when Halo died? 2012. You know what happened in 2012? Black Ops 2 came out, fucking destroyed Halo 4. That's when the tide shifted forever, and it never came back after that. Even 2015, like Halo 5, like multiplayer at that time was kind of like poultry. There wasn't really like everything was either incomplete or just relying on like either incomplete, broken, or like relying on like past nostalgia, right? So now in 2022, you have like a whole slew. Like there again, multiplayer is like to me healthier than it's ever been. There's so much variety. There's so many different things to play. So much content. Most free to play, and like Halo. The reason why Halo came out of the gate so strong, number one, it was a surprise release. That's number one. And number two, because Battlefield and COD didn't have good like PR at that time, so they needed something to play, like something new to play. And Halo was that game. 343 was never. There was a video like 343 versus the world, where like it covers like every Halo release to play 343. They were never suited to make a Halo game. They're never suited to make any game. They should just be fucking a support studio or something. I mean, I don't even know if you give them a support studio thing.
Largest support studio ever created.
The
largest.
The biggest budget of any support
Dude,
studio.
that is crazy though.
Facts, the
That's
biggest
the
budget
rumor.
support
It's like
studio.
that game is supposed to have the biggest budget. I don't see it. I don't.
It does no. It's clear like they had a lot of fucking issues, dude. And like, and I see this, and I see like the same suspects like Skill Up and like I don't know, fucking all these other people be like, yeah, this needs to change. This is not, this is not right, Microsoft. Something has to change. And these same people are like, man, Activision and Microsoft could be amazing. And like,
Yeah,
man,
see that's
studios.
no.
Like,
You bring up a good
this.
point, and I think
Yeah,
I
3 for
made
3
that
is
argument.
I don't
Is
know
if they
what
can't
the fuck
handle
is
their
going on,
own
man.
studios, what makes people think that they're going to be able to handle all these publishers that they buy?
And you know
what I
how
mean?
long
Who fucking
they've
knows,
been
man?
there for 10 years. They've been
They're supposed to self-publish or like handle their own shit. I guess that's
Okay.
what they said, and that means that we may not like people are hyped for like getting back old IPs. Man, if Activision is handling everything still, like the motherfuckers are gonna bring back old IPs. They're just make all COD. Like all the teams gonna make COD. But like, but Xbox did say that, or I think Phil Spencer hinted at them not doing that anymore. But we'll see. Or I think he said bi-yearly or some shit.
It's
Maybe.
a
I don't know. We'll
like
see.
I don't trust them with anything. Like COD is already like kind of like teetering, and you think that fucking Microsoft's gonna help with that? No way. They're gonna fuck it up even more, bro. People were acting like Halo had a chance. I'm just like, there's nothing that Halo did. The only people that say that are like 45-year-old dudes that were playing Halo 2, with Mountain Dew and Cheetos in their fucking college dormers.
Bro, what is with the
Damn.
ageism with people that play Halo, bro?
They're like, yo, they're
Everyone
college
that has been
dorms.
talking
Now they're
about
like 30
Halo
years
fans
old.
Recently,
No,
everyone
that's
that's
what-
been talking about Halo fans recently has just called everyone fucking old. You're
are,
old
dude.
as shit. If you're a Halo fan, you're old as shit. You're in your deathbed, bro.
Chill,
You
deathbed,
you're in
chill.
the retirement home, bro. Well, you got one foot in the grave already, bro. Why are you still trying to play the game? God damn, y'all mad, y'all mean as hell.
What? I'm 24, right? And I guarantee people that are at my age were playing fucking Call of Duty. Like
That's true.
at that-
I agree with that.
right? They're playing Call of Duty. So if you're older than me, that means that you must have been playing. You must have been, right? And people that are younger than us were probably playing Fortnite, probably playing like later CODs, like maybe like Black Ops 3 or something. They were playing like Fortnite, Rocket League, like those type of games. So like then the younger people playing those. People my age are playing Call of Duty. That means old people that are like fucking 50 years old or some shit are playing Halo. They were playing Halo.
So you're like, oh, they say like, oh, Halo Infinite is gonna be good, and you're like, okay, Grandpa. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
why
Okay,
are you gotta be such an ageist, bro?
I bring it, but I
God
sit
damn.
sit back in the nursing home. All right, like
Oh
Yeah,
my
just go
gosh,
back.
yo, what?
Yeah, you're like, oh, Halo Infinite is gonna be great. It's like, oh my God, he has dementia, bro.
This
I'm
man-
sorry. We're gonna have to get him. We're gonna have to get
This
him
man
treated.
is going after
God
people
damn.
that are in their 30s, dude.
Possibly,
Come on now. We got some
bro.
viewers. We got some people watching that are 30. Come on, man. We can't say this.
I mean, if you're a Halo fan, bro, like you're just
Oh,
like
dude.
desperate right now, like for something to play. I don't know. If you're a Halo fan, Halo and factions, yeah, y'all are together right now, out here. So
Holy.
yeah, no, Halo is done. And, like it needs to go away forever. Like just let it
Wow.
die. It Halo 3, he had a good run. That was the last one, and then just let it die. They're not capable enough of supporting a multiplayer game. And despite what people say about free to play games, they are pretty good right now. So you have to kind of come out the gate with that.
Halo, yeah, they for 3 can't compete.
They can't.
True.
Is it what is
just
that?
can't.
Less red. Isn't the fucking like lag shit still not fixed?
No, it's not.
These things not fixed, right? Because they still working on other shit.
They're like, no, we don't have the resources. Bitch,
Yeah.
you get $500 million and you have 500 people. No resources. Sorry. Leave. Don't ask any more questions. Just leave. Just leave the
I mean,
building.
seriously,
What the fuck, mother? Like, come on, bro. Absolutely insanity,
what I-
man.
Oh
Fuck
man. So, all right, we got
Oh.
like go bless.
Sorry. Sorry, one more thing. You know what's like the saddest, but like the kind of funny thing is like seeing like people that actually had hope in Halo Infinite just like devolve over time as more information comes out. like I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to use Smooth as an example. Like Smooth was like, oh man, I love 343's Halo games. I think I prefer them over fucking Bungie's. And then
Yep.
it's like further and further as information came out. It's like, whoa, why is the season so long? Oh, there's not a lot of content. Wow, they haven't fixed desync.
It
And
usually
then
gets
it's
like a
oh my
like
God,
a
they can't
timeline of
even
what he
get-
said.
Yeah, it's like, oh my God, they can't even do fucking a split screen co-op. Fuck this game.
It's like the stages of grief, and that's smooth right there with the tweets.
yeah, it's crazy. Shout out to Smooth, but yeah, every person that even like had some inkling of hope for that game, or like fuck this company, fuck that fucking dev team. It's funny.
Oh yeah, it definitely is. So let's go into. I think we got 2 PlayStation topics, and then we get Cyberpunk. We'll do the first one, which was the PlayStation, but I think what was the mobile studio? Savage something.
Savage Mobile.
Savage Mobile. So listen,
It
I'm
was
not
something
actually
like
one of the
that. I
people
don't
that are gonna complain about it, because they used to be publishing games on mobile. They had a PlayStation Mobile division, everything like that. So for me, it's like I don't care. The only time I'll care is if resources are being pulled, and they're stuffing a lot of money into that. That's the only time I'll care. I get it. Mobile makes a lot of money. Listen, there are different breeds of gamers when it comes to console and PC gamers going into the mobile gaming market. And I've said this multiple times, but I'll say this again. Your expectations on these 2 different ecosystems are way different than the other. A lot of people on console and PC, well, I'll say most, not all, expect quality, whereas mobile gamers don't care. Diablo Immortal, for example, really bad game. A lot of microtransactions. People give it really bad reviews. Then you go to the mobile like App Store, Play Store, the Apple or the App Store for Apple, right? 4.5. 4 out of 5.
4 out of
So
4 out of 5 stores.
yeah, for Diablo Immortal. So that's what I'm saying. A lot of mobile gamers are a different breed compared to console and PC
Niggas are
gamers.
weird.
So that's what I'm saying.
Niggas are
They
weird, bro.
mobile gamers are a different like breed. They just don't really care that much. So they got their own different expectations for games. And that's why I'm saying they make a lot of money on mobile, and people will invest in it.
Like just had like those mobile games, like they're not sitting down for like usually with mobile games they're not sitting down for hours upon hours of a day playing a single mobile game. They might just like pop it in every like few minutes, like when they like just when it's convenient. So like maybe that's why like they're not really like looking for quality as much. As long as it just like craves their boredom for a few minutes, like that might be enough for them. You know? So, but I can agree with that too.
There's some have to be hardcore, because there's no way they'd be having these whales,
Dude,
because they make so much.
There
more
are a
money.
lot of whales though on the mobile market, dude.
It's like, even if I don't see people just paying it for a few minutes and spending that much money on like Candy Crush or some shit. Nah, they must be playing that shit for a significant amount.
Dude, supposedly Candy Crush makes a lot of money though. A lot of money.
I like those whales. I'm not talking about.
I'm saying, dude, like I said, mobile gamers are different
There's
breed,
so
bro.
many whales though, like, because that market is ridiculous.
That's what I'm saying.
be
Like
those
Microsoft
whales.
is buying into it. They're gonna make a lot of money off that. So I'm just gonna be like Sony. What I think, and I don't know if this is true, that they're gonna make a AAA game on the mobile from the studio. My thought process: you do not need to make a AAA game on a mobile device. You get different expectations when it comes to mobile gaming. You can literally make a little 1A, man, an indie looking game or an indie looking like gacha game or something like that, or because nobody cares in the mobile market. They get taken advantage. They don't care. Do something like that. Try to make a bunch of money off that and really invest in it, kind of. And make a bunch of money, and hopefully that's the only way.
But bless, like mobile gamers. Let's say there's like 1 billion mobile gamers, right? Like 1% of that is like a lot, right? But like there are a lot of whales. If you look at the raw number, maybe it's like a percentage of an install base. It might not be that much, you know. Like so,
Maybe.
it might look a lot, but the percentage might not be that lot.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
So, but like I said, I don't care. I wasn't upset that they bought that studio. Like, it is what it is. I don't care. Like, I'm not one of those people's. Like, I know some people cared. I didn't care. I was like, if somehow all their fucking studios went to the mobile market, then like I would care.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There is once like they are making like Horizon for mobile. I still don't know what the fuck. We don't know what the fuck that's gonna be.
Horizon Subways.
Like some Horizon game. We don't know if it's the actual like the full game or the like some mobile version or a mobile
Also,
game itself type shit. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. Like yeah, this news is irrelevant, and it just made people more mad. Cause like, bro,
Yeah,
where's
like
the
some of the
fucking game
Jim Ryans,
showcase?
yeah, and the Jim Ryan
It's like,
stuff. Like a lot of people like listen. There are some reasons to be mad at Jim Ryan. Like The Last of Us, like Digital Deluxe getting messed up, and there are other reasons not to get mad. Like PC, like games going to PC. Like I'm happy about that because I game primarily on PC, so it's like this is one of the reasons not to get mad. But I understand people want to see like the future of PlayStation going to next year. Like I understand that 100%. Because I do like, some of the I'll say most of PlayStation's game. So, all right. So let's go into Cyberpunk, and then we will talk and end it with the PlayStation 5 price increase. So Cyberpunk got an update. They did I think Live City Wire or something like that, right? Talking about the updates. They said in the future update they're gonna fix the police AI and some other stuff, and they said this is gonna be the last update for previous gens, which should have honestly been the case already. Previous gens should have not happened and would not have caused as much controversy as it did if they just cut it off. You know what I mean? You'll still have some bugs and glitches, but not to the degree where PlayStation 4 and Xbox One were like causing so much glitches. So that's the thing. They showed off the new expansion, Liberty City or Liberty something Liberty, and it looks cool. And Johnny Silverhand, like they said, Keanu Reeves, playing Johnny Silverhand again makes sense because I'm assuming the expansion's not going to take place afterwards because of the ending and whatnot. So it makes entirely, sense for that to happen during the game. I'm excited for it. Can't wait to see if they're going to be adding this expansion to the map, like a new area, which I'm assuming is going to be the case like they did with the Witcher 3 games, or like a different area like the Toussaint city, which was in Wine and Blood. I doubt that because they promised two expansions.
The city is so big. Like I feel like, well, they could do so much with that city, with like that hasn't been done already. Yeah. So it's like they don't even really need to do like more.
But damn well they're gonna do more.
No, I'm saying like a different area.
Oh yeah. So what else? I'm trying to think. That expansion is coming out 2023, as well, and this expansion will not also be coming out on previous gen consoles, so that's also a good thing too. So they're focused primarily on current gen and PC.
Good.
So you guys like shocked by that or anything?
Not really, because I don't even know what's the performance on like how it is now, like on the last gen. I it's probably improved, but still trash, to be honest.
Yeah.
And it is what it is, because those consoles just fucking trash in terms of power. So
absolutely. What about you? What about you, Alish? Damn.
That motherfucking nightmare.
This man.
I don't think it's there.
What about you, Talada?
I think no, to be honest.
No, about what?
About Cyberpunk, like the way things are with Cyberpunk, right? It's a good thing that they game rid of last gen, right? It's about time they're doing that.
Okay.
But they shouldn't have, like, I agree with you what you're saying. But I also believe that it shouldn't take them this long to cancel off last gen.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what your stance on that? Like,
what do you mean, like
them saying
because they got screwed because their higher up said it's coming on last gen, and they had to fulfill that promise and make it to where it's a stable condition, but they don't have to do the expansion for it. So now they can just do the expansion for current gen, which is PS5 and Series
Yeah.
X and S and PC, and that's
Yeah. I think it's fair. I think that's fair. I mean, I'm on a PlayStation 5, so it doesn't bother me.
Yeah.
But for people who haven't got PlayStation 5, who haven't got Xbox Series S, who hasn't got a beast of a PC, then yeah, that's going to be an issue for them.
Mhm.
So they have to upgrade.
Well, I mean, it is what it is. It happened with the Yuffie DLC too. So for Final Fantasy VII remake. So I mean, I don't like. My thing is, it is what it is. Like your hardware is very dated. I don't know what else to say. If you're gaming on PlayStation like 4 and like the old consoles, like I don't know if there's a real way of like really trying to compensate them, because the thing is, you have your game, you're just not gonna have the expansion. So you're gonna have to get a PC or a current gen system. You know.
I
Yeah,
mean,
I understand.
yeah. I'll say that. Fuck, I forgot my point.
You forgot it's trying to.
I was just gonna say something. What the fuck?
It'll come back to you.
Yeah, hopefully.
Alicia's back. Are you back?
So,
Maybe he'll get a rebound.
So with the Cyberpunk, I mean, like they couldn't really cancel off last gen because
Yeah.
they announced it for last gen, but like, do you know if the expansion's free? Because didn't they say they were
No,
making
the
expansions?
expansion. No. DLC expansions are never free from CD Projekt
Okay.
Red.
I don't know how much longer I have to wait to play this game because it seems like they're still adding like major things to the game, like major changes. So I just hope I can play this game within like 3 years.
Oh, I think you can, because the expansions come out next year. Which you're
Do we
talking.
know?
You're talking about the They said the expansion Liberties.
No, I mean
whatever.
like isn't there like one more? Like I'm just saying like
No.
I
There's
don't know
two expansions. Like there's always gonna be
Yeah.
two. Same thing with Witcher
Yeah.
3. There was
Yeah.
two expansions. But that's not like the whole experience. Like I think they said right that the changes you're talking about is like the police,
Yeah.
system, and I forgot what the other thing was.
driving gameplay. I think.
Was it driving shoot or no driving shooting, or what was it?
Yeah, driving shooting.
oh,
I think.
gameplay while shooting.
Okay,
Oh,
yeah. That's like the two
Dri-
major things that they're doing.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I did remember one thing. It was they're doing free upgrades, which is good at least, or like for Xbox, maybe for PlayStation they're gonna figure something out, but it's a free upgrade for Xbox.
Oh, about like not having to like
Uh,
buy the game again, essentially, when you get a new system.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. All right, cool. All right, so last topic. PlayStation 5 price increase. So I got my stance on it, which we'll discuss after I mention that. Yeah, it's basically getting a price increase everywhere, essentially, besides the United States. At $50 extra in that currency of whatever country, and that the price is being increased. Canada, I believe Mexico, and all these other places, and except for the United States. So now this.
Which,
I'll go into it, because I did notice, because people did bring it up, that yes, PS5, Sony products have also increased in price. I understand that. My thing is, I don't think even those products should have been increased as well. I don't think products in general should be increasing, especially given the circumstances we are in, even around the world, right?
Mhm.
Like you have the Oculus do it. You have like I said, the other Sony products. I'm assuming the TVs also increase and whatnot that people were mentioning. They shouldn't increase. I definitely think that even though financially it's going to cost them money, the thing is you're bringing them to your ecosystem, and everyone's buying digital games now at a different pace than what was happening in the previous gen systems, right? And I feel like that definitely offsets and still makes them more money. That's my line of thinking, that they should not do that, because Do I think
Yeah.
they do it also because they're confident that people are also going to buy it regardless? I think that's also a thing.
That's why they're doing it.
But my thing is, you should not do that. But it it sucks for you. Like it sucks for people that are in a different country. I don't know what to say. It sucks. Because it's
on
like
them.
I can't go like be outraged for somebody else, but I can say it's terrible. But I can't do that because then it would be considered fake outrage from me. But because I don't live in those said countries, I just think it's not a good move. But in their minds, they want to make more money as much as possible, and they know people are still going to buy it. So my thing is, the only way to make Sony reduce it is not to buy their systems, but for in those different countries. But I don't think people are going to do that. So I think people let their voices be heard on Twitter, but I don't think it's going to matter that much. Because it's a different thing for like a PlayStation storefront like going away, like the PS3 storefront or something like that. And then they're keeping it up as a result of the outcry, whereas this is an entirely different situation. I feel like the only way is to not buy their system, but like I said, I don't think that's happening.
They on some bullshit. Simple in fact. Like they did this shit because they can get away with it. They want more money.
Yeah,
I mean, they were making profit on the console already, but then they probably started to lose as much as profit as they were getting. But now they want more, so it's like, or they want more to keep the profit or even gain more. It's like this has never happened in history where a console 2 years after launch gone up in price. Some bullshit. Sony are dickheads. That's basically it.
Yeah. What about you, Alish?
As one of the people that's actually like in a country that's affected, unlike people who are complaining on Twitter. I mean, I think it happened before. Like when the PS4 Pro came out, like it was more expensive than the PS4 was. I think it's because wasn't the Pro 400 when it first came out?
The Pro, I forgot. if it was
PS4 Pro was
450?
for
Or was it?
I think it
400
was
or 450?
400.
Yeah, I
Something
think it was
like that.
400.
Hold on.
I remember. I think the PS4 when it came out, it was like 400, but then the Pro was 450 in Canada. So like it increased like during that time. Like that, I think that so it happened before, kind of, where like the same price was different.
Though the Pro is a new product though.
Yeah, I know.
You're saying it didn't increase while it was on the market. It just the Pro was increased versus the regular. That's what you're saying.
So like I mean, and also like in Canada, as far as I know, honestly, Xbox like they don't really have a presence. Like at least it's like where in my area, like Xboxes we have a presence, so they can definitely increase it in Canada and then get away with it. Everything's already really expensive here, and it's like if it's too expensive for you, then like you should really be prioritizing a PS5. You know what I mean? So I'm just glad I got mine at launch. I mean, look, if you want it, you gotta want it. You know.
You gotta want it.
You
gotta want it.
I mean, listen, I'm not gonna lie. Like,
Oh, they.
I can see where he's coming from. Talati was in the same boat and he got it. I mean, he got it as PS5. So
the price increase. Yeah. So shout out to Talati.
I mean, I would imagine. Well, Talati can speak on it, but like he had to scrounge to get it, and then imagine if it went up in price when he was trying.
Oh yeah, it would have been difficult.
That would be a complete.
It'll be like, damn it, bro. No, that was like what was it? Mighty Keith, he made a video about that. That shit was funny as fuck. He's like,
that video.
He was like going in to get it. He was like, you got an extra $50. Like, wait, what?
Yeah.
It's like, no. And then the other person had the money. He's like, yo, here you go. It's like, damn, no.
Like, oh, man.
That shit was a funny video. That was actually a good one. Really good. But what about you, Talati? You know, like Alish lives in Canada. You live in the UK. The same price increase.
I mean, the price increase is ridiculous. Really is. I think it's £20 extra, £25 extra, which is pretty big, substantially. Like it's five. I think it's 535 or five. No, no, 435 or something. Sorry, it's 375 now for the digital, and the disc edition's a little bit more expensive. I think I was fortunate to get it off eBay. Very, very fortunate.
Yeah.
Um, if I waited, if I waited till now, I think I'll be screwed. Really would have, because there's two things. If you wait until the some Easter holidays, or not Easter holidays, if you wait till the winter holidays, you're gonna get yourself screwed over because everyone wants a PS5 for Christmas.
Oh yeah.
So
eBay
I said,
motherfuckers don't raise prices.
eBay. You know how much PlayStation 5 is right now? I can tell you right now how much it is on eBay right now. Right,
Mm.
right. PlayStation 5 right now on eBay, 594, nearly 600
Pounds. Boy,
in pounds. Yeah.
that's trash. And it probably will go up with to coincide with the price increase because
Dude,
that's how
Yeah.
markets
You know
work.
what's crazy? Thanos did a thing that I could have seen Sony actually
They
doing.
sell the
Said
console
Sony
itself with no controller. Oh
and
my
no power cords to make it
fucking
affordable.
Nintendo! I
yo.
forgot they did that.
I didn't even know
Oh
which one was it
my.
that they did that.
That with no controller. I don't know about no controller, but I know the new 3DS that had no power brick inside. I remember that.
Mm,
That shit had no power. Like what the fuck? Oh yeah, yeah. Like I'm telling you, Apple and Nintendo, Spider-Man meme. They the same
dude,
motherfuckers, bro.
that's crazy.
Yeah, but
Same niggas.
it's crazy. It's crazy, right? The price increase is nearly 600 pounds just for the disc edition, by the way. You're looking at 525 for digital, but disc edition you're looking nearly 600 pounds easily on eBay. So if I was you guys, I would try and pick it up now, sooner rather than later.
Oh yeah, that's true.
If you wait, if you wait and wait and wait, you're gonna get yourself fucked. And that's something I learned. I learned that the hard way, by the way. I waited way too long. If I pre-ordered it day one, or if I got it, you know, within when PlayStation sent me that email, I wouldn't have been screwed over. I had to pay extra £200 to get mine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it is what it is
It
at the end
is.
of the day.
You know, it sucks. We all know that, and there's nothing we can really do about it. Like I said, if you're in a different country, you feel very strongly about it, and you want to speak up, don't buy it. But I don't know what else. I mean, and hopefully other people do the same thing like you guys do. But I doubt people are gonna do that. So that's why I'm saying, like, it depends if you really still want the PlayStation and whatnot. All I can say is
No,
it
I
sucks.
just did
Gotta
the
really want it.
logical thing.
No?
And I did the logical thing as soon as. Here's the thing: as soon as Gotham Knights was next gen announced, I was like, "Nah, I'm not waiting any longer. I might as well just get it next gen."
Yeah, I mean,
Straight away.
I still think it's always wild. You fucking scrounged up because of that one game. That to me is just wild.
But it's not only that game that I'm excited.
Okay,
for,
yeah, no, I
also-
don't disagree, but you're mentioning it as like this was the tipping point. I was like, bro,
Well, there was also.
like you
there
could
was
have been
also
like Spider-Man 2 was the tipping point, was the actual tipping point, but Gotham Knight, come on.
Yeah, that's
Well,
the first game.
I mean, but you gotta remember that Gotham Knights was coming out at the end of the year, so that this was coming well before Suicide Squad as well. So there was that. Suicide Squad was supposed to come out this year as well, and that was another game on my list that I was gonna get it. That's the main reason why I was gonna get it. Those two DC games was gonna be picked up by me, and that would have been it. I would have saved it for Spider-Man 2, but that was it.
All right, so
I mean, if I was you guys now, get it now before it's too late.
I mean,
Get yourself a PlayStation 5 now before it's too late.
true. All right. So, anything left to talk about? I think we went over everything.
Yeah, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah. It's still, like I said, dude, this was out of like all the weeks we missed, and like there's still not that much. Hopefully, Marvel Game Showcase, shows up. Could talk a lot about that and other things, and hopefully maybe we see some Jedi Survivor like at D23 as well. So I'm just hoping other stuff gets announced and PlayStation Showcase may happen. Not, of course, next week, but the following week. Or maybe it will. Maybe a Thursday they announce, oh shit, next week, Thursday, you guys are getting a PlayStation Showcase. Then I'll be super, super hyped about. So, yeah, it is what it is.
I think there's like one more thing, like small thing with like PlayStation versus Xbox with Call of Duty.
Oh my
that
God.
shit. What was that
It's
shit
literally,
again?
dude.
It was.
Yeah, it was. Like, are you talking like the whole, like, oh, you know, it's gonna be like like go against business or whatever, like a monopoly and whatnot and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like we
They're
talked
trying to
about
run
it,
for
and
that
then
shit.
we also found out like through a letter that Phil, you know, on the Xbox blog post, they were just like, oh, you know, we're gonna always have Call of Duty remain multi-platform in their blog post, and then the letter in January, Phil literally says, oh, Call of Duty will stay multi-plat for, I don't know, several years, a couple years, like 6 or 7 years or something. That's not forever.
Yeah.
That's not remaining multi-platform. That's only a duration.
Yeah,
So
that's- yeah.
there's conflicting things. You got the Phil Spencer letter to Sony, and then you got the blog post from Xbox, like literally a couple months later or something like that. So I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen, but like they got to be careful though, because if they do that, like the SEC, like all that stuff, I don't know how that works. There may be an investigation into it if they change it to exclusive, and it's gonna be yikes. And I wouldn't be shocked if PlayStation does a retaliation and say, Bungie, we're not making your games multi-platform because of what they just did here. I wouldn't be shocked by something like that. But
yeah, they just changed their mind.
Yeah. So it's like, yeah, Destiny can remain multi-platform, but your new games will be, you know, exclusive to PC and PlayStation. So I could see something like that also happening. But yeah, there is nothing left. We got to do our outros. So shout out to everybody. Make sure to hit that follow button. Make sure to hit the subscribe, and make sure you guys hit the bell icon so you guys get notified is when I go live. Also, you know, follow me on Twitter at RedHood240 and Twitch at RedHood420. We're gonna be playing MGS4 because we're still in like the beginning phase of that game and The Last of Us Part 1. So look forward to that. And also, everything is in the description box below. But I'll also post it on, the chat and whatnot, so you guys can follow other people as well while they do their outros as well. So, appreciate it. And Bless, where can they find you at?
You can find me on twitch.com/blessedred. I think I'm gonna start just streaming like random multiplayer games I play again, cause I don't know. I've just been playing mostly multiplayer in the last couple of weeks, so may just start streaming. I did a stream for COD, so I think a couple of days ago. So I may do just streams here and there about it. And also follow me on Twitter at _blessedred, where I have hot takes all the time, but I don't care. I take it.
Damn, bro.
I have hot takes, and people that I've blocked make other accounts to make collages of collages of public content and say that they're exposing me or whatever the fuck when I'm the one tweeting it. But weirdo shit. But yeah.
All right. What about you, Leash?
Hey man, I gotta piss, but good show. Yeah, I would say follow me on Twitter, but honestly, none of y'all that anyone ever follows me dude. I just want to say the Twitter circles is an amazing feature.
Yeah.
No, you're just only gonna use that now. Yeah.
Twitter
Main
circle,
account-
absolutely amazing. Y'all should use it, and white women,
Use it.
they're the best, and I respect white women.
Bro,
So.
you about to say I love all white women in your Twitter circle. I'm about to bounce, bro. I'm gonna have to block you.
Hey man, bless. You gotta get out of Florida.
Before you-
Yeah, out of Florida. Yeah, you gotta come up here. Come up to the Atlanta. I got you.
In Canada, the women they're probably the fucking same, honestly. The white women there.
No, not. I mean, it depends. We'll talk about that later. Peace.
All right. What about you, Talada? Where can they find you at?
Well, I put the link into your chat, which is my YouTube page, which is at Taladia Plays, youtube.com/c/Taladia Plays. I am covering Gotham Knights. I know Reddit doesn't like that game, but I'm covering that game. I'm doing reaction to this week. I'm covering Black Adam trailer 2. I'm gonna be reacting to that. So I'm really excited to that be my very first DCEU trailer reaction, my very first one ever. So I'm doing that on the Twitch side, which is twitch.tv/Taladia Plays. I'm playing anything from FIFA 22 all the way up to GTA to I'll be in the mood for swing of FIFA 23. Then next month, obviously Gotham Knights. So I'll be doing a lot of like different variation of games. I might even dibble back into still stream Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. I'm still gonna stream that and Multiverses. So I'll do all of those games. So feel free to follow me there. It's absolutely free to follow me. You don't have to pay for anything. Same with the YouTube. Subscribe to my page. I'm actually 4 away from 220 on YouTube. So please help me reach that goal of 220 on 220 subscribers on YouTube.
Yeah.
All right.
And also my Twitter, which is at Taladia Plays as well.
Yeah.
Make sure you follow
So
me there.
I know I posted in the chat and stuff, like everybody's link and whatnot. Make sure to follow. Like I said, if you're watching as a VOD, the description box will, below. Appreciate everybody pulling through in the live stream. I appreciate everybody, listening to it as a VOD. Greatly means a lot to me. So hopefully you guys have a fantastic day, night.